King, I wasn't doing nothing, man. Come on, man. Chill. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't even doing nothing. YouTube. Glow Yard Gang. What's good, everybody? MFFLs. What is good, everybody? What is good? Guys, good morning to you, one and all. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production. I am the guy that wasn't doing nothing, I swear. It is your boy, Real. And joining me is the man that's always watching over me. And that's my boy, King. What's up, man?
Nothing much, brother. I'm checking you out. But everybody, before we start this glorious show this morning, if you cannot look at our beautiful faces, please check us out on all your favorite streaming platforms. I believe we're on like every one of them, basically. If you find one that we aren't on, let us know, and we'll put ourselves on that as well. And by the way, if you could find it in your hearts to help us out, help the channel out, and donate to the Glow Yard, it'll be awesome. We have our, I think, Cash Apps and all down beneath, but it's also attached to our streaming platforms as well. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Like you said, guys, if you're not able to watch us, if you only can listen to us in podcast form, we're in all podcast streaming services. Shout out to the guy in the chair, Daryl. Hope he's getting better, man. I know he had COVID. I hope he's feeling better now. But with all that being said, man, we got a action-packed show for y'all today, man. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about Luka, the Don, the Wonder Kid, whatever y'all want to call him, Doncic. We're gonna be talking about him today, man. His performances right now over in Europe. His sneakers should be dropping here soon. I don't know when they dropping. We hoping they're gonna be dropping pretty soon. And we're gonna be talking about Spencer Dinwiddie and what we think he might be doing this season. And I kind of already looked at the comment section. One person kind of brought up what we might be talking about too. I'm not gonna say it yet. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it when we get to that point. But yeah. So King, you ready to get into it, man?
Absolutely. So let's do this.
All right, man. So of course y'all know that boy Luka over there, man, clowning right now over in Europe, man, for Slovenia. And I look. Let's just stop all the formality, man. Let's just go ahead and get into this video, King. So this is the highlights of the game, man. Luka's something else, man. And he make it look so easy, bro. We're gonna talk about it. Here we go.
8-second differential. Game clock, shot clock. Doncic drills it. Wow. People Slovenia just know they're so lucky.
And of course, he does his normal step back jumper, man, that he always do.
Bro, he's stepping back from half court. This is ridiculous.
You know what? Remember that last video? Like him stepping back, it looked far, but is it like a goal three? I gotta apologize. Nah, he's stepping back like from Slovenia to Texas, bro. Where his step back at, bro.
Gets the rebound.
But that first step back.
Look how, bro. Nah, he gonna have one here.
And there is Luka.
Yeah, I know that. Like from the left,
like 45 feet. Yeah, from left, yeah.
Just at the end of the game, you just say it's over.
It's good. I'll tell you what, you take a poll right now around the world, and I wonder.
He's reaching. I talked to you before the show. He's reaching that level where it's becoming easy. It already was easy for him being a young guy,
and just like
but that level where you watch like LeBron walk up and step into a three, like that's simple for me now. This is simple.
9 rebounds, 5 assists right now,
man. And the thing too,
first half.
Like you said, it was already simple for him, but now that he's in shape, that adds to it.
And he didn't lose too much weight. He's still stocky. He's still stocky, but he's like bubble Luka right now.
Doncic with the lob.
Yes.
And Toby.
I'm even tan like bubble Luka.
There's a play though, man. Here in a minute, I'm about to show you where he just like blow by him. I'm like, yo, that looks like bubble Luka right there.
And here's
man, I'm telling you, if y'all remember Luka in the bubble, man, he was different.
Everything. Look at
he was quick.
The thing is, he's sweating, but he's not breathing hard. Luka's using his legs.
Here comes
that spin move. That LeBron spin move he has now. He's doing it all the time to get to his spots.
Doncic goes behind his back, goes between his legs. The pass, Chanchar for 3.
And you know what, man? What makes Luka so dangerous is the way he can hit you on every single level, bro. He can score anywhere on the floor. That's the scary part of Luka, man.
Bro, Luka's the best player in the NBA, man. I'm sorry. I've seen Giannis play this. Giannis' team better than Luka's team.
Yeah.
Wow.
That Greece team is better than Luka's team.
Koila
That's all I'm saying.
just is.
Which means if Luka and them beat him, then what that tell you?
Yeah, Luka already beat Serbia in exhibition games. I know it didn't count, but that's all I'm saying.
Oh,
that deep three right there.
Three.
And they net. They nothing but net now.
Luka Doncic three.
Dirty right there. Bro, it's like a 45-foot three, bro. And he stepped back on it. Just imagine you shooting his 45-foot jumper, stepping back. That's your momentum is being drawn away from the basket, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, that boy different, man.
The step back is already difficult because you're, like you said, your momentum is going backwards. So you have to put a little extra on the ball because you're going backwards. And like you say, he's stepping back like 35 feet with ease. So,
bro,
yeah.
Like you said, if Luka comes out of this and wins the championship, I think that's only going to add to the narrative going into the season, bro. I think that's going to kind of add to it and help out in that case. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to see that he's not coming into the season out of shape like they did last year. They can't use that excuse because nobody talked about his game last year. It was his conditioning, and they use that as an excuse of no, he's not the MVP. But you know,
are they playing?
I'm not getting the fact that the 1 year that Joel was in shape and he was considered a candidate for MVP, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But
you see, the thing I like watching with this the Euro teams, I guess, is that you can see they're not playing with the competition of NBA players. Like obviously these guys aren't in the NBA. Some of the guys probably could have made it, but a lot of the guys didn't. And that means that it's more of an equal playing field when you have guys like if the best players in the league right now are foreign born, then if they're playing on that level, you can see it more on an even playing field. There's no Chris Middleton and all that. So as I said, like Giannis has a few players on his team. His brothers, 2 of them play in the NBA. You feel me? Like that's enough right there. And then they have the one dude, I can't think of his name, bald-headed guy. He was actually supposed to make it in the league. He became a European legend, but he plays for Greece as well. Like the Greece team has guys on the team that's recognized. Slovenia didn't have these guys. Like they're recognized because of Luka and Goran Dragic. And Goran Dragic is an older man now. I know Zoran, I think, is on the team, his younger brother. But it's just Mike Toby and all. Like they're getting names because Luka Doncic is setting these guys up. So I say all that to say, like Greece went in overtime with Serbia, which Slovenia did as well in the exhibition game, but they lost. So if Luka can come out of here and win this whole thing, like, how do you not say he's the best player if he's on the equal playing field and he's doing the best, with what is out there and available? So, as I said, I expect Luka Doncic to win this thing the way it's looking. And as I said, if he wins the thing, he's the best player in the league, man. Like, I don't even got to see that Giannis NBA thing. It's okay. That just shows me the team is a little better. His team is set up better than the Dallas Mavericks. That's fine. I'm seeing right now who's the best player in the NBA because these 3 guys, and really Joel Embiid and Kevin Durant, are seen as the guys that are probably the top 5 players in the league, and Steph Curry. So I'm seeing them on the equal playing field. So this is going to show me who's the best.
All right, man. You saw Luka out there doing his thing, man. It seemed to be the summer of Luka. Luka was on the cover of this right here, King.
Yeah, I got my copy.
Now we see the. Wait, you talking about the magazine? I'm about to say you mentioned your sneakers, like, bro. When are these joints coming out, man?
Yeah, I'm thinking the beginning of the year, bro. I'm thinking they're gonna save them for the beginning of the season. They're gonna drop them towards the beginning.
I hope so, man. Because we've been sitting here waiting, and I'm trying my best, King. I'm trying my best not to go over to StockX to get them, bro. Because I don't want to pay that extra $100 and whatever it is, man, to get them, man. Because they're like gonna be like 110 or whatever here.
Yeah,
and then I think on StockX on my side, I think they're like 240 or something like that.
You better than me.
Yeah,
you're better than me. I was going. I folded.
Where you at?
I was going by them, but they're done. I can't find a 14 anywhere. So, like, I was going to fold. I was like, bro, man, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, and everywhere they have them where I gotta like bid or try to find something. They don't have anymore as far as sitting anywhere or anybody trying to sell them. So I gotta wait for them to come to the U.S.
So if you would have knew that, you would have got them. Went ahead and got them.
Maybe I'm still fine waiting. I just don't know what's going on. I never seen anything like this before. Like I guess they're going to, because the Luka one is going to probably still be good for this season. I'm guessing they probably give them to the playoffs again. Like they'll keep it playoff where he'll drop a new one or whatever, show the new one. So if that's the case, then I think they'll probably wait, like I said, towards the season, right before the season starts, and maybe drop a couple. I just hope they don't they don't drop, or they don't hold back the ones that have already been dropped, like saying we don't get it, the blue signal or the black signal blue ones, or these red ones, or the ones like you want, the quiet ones or whatever like that. Like I hope they don't only give us new colorways, I should say. I hope we get the old colorways as well if we get them.
I mean, so far it seems like it's only 4 of them. There's a little small snippet of Luka sneakers right here. Kind of getting you a good look of them. So he got some right here, man. That's like blue and orange, I guess, right there, the first ones. And then, of course, the ones I want right there, the Quad 54s.
You said so far.
The first ones right there, those are the ones. Yeah, not because the reason I believe you did. They might be coming out with like more colorways.
They are. That's what I'm saying. You said
initially, I think I heard 6.
That's what it looks like. It's probably gonna be like 8.
No,
8 to 10 if they come out over
from what I heard, the original number I heard was 6. When they first were talking about coming out with his own sneakers, I think I heard 6 colorways.
Bro, this is crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. Like they only got 4 right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Luka is already a legendary, I guess, white guy in the sneaker game already. Who else?
Bro,
who else is going to compare to Luka Doncic? Bird wore the original Converses.
Yeah, wore the Converses.
That was the group of them.
Funny you said that, King, because I found this little clip right here, man. I'm going to listen to this, then we're going to talk about it. This is pretty much talking about Luka and his sneakers right here. This is an old clip, but it's still kind of relevant today. So let's listen to this clip.
We have to take it, but then we have to take it a step further. Then we have to talk about the market, right? And we all know that the NBA is made up of what, 83, 84, 80, just round it out, 85% African Americans.
Yep.
So we got to take account of face of the league, mean jersey sales, signature shoe coming out, with who will rock what. See, I don't. You around?
There's more.
Yeah. You already around the AAU thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, just like me, I don't see people walking in with a pair of Luka Doncic.
You're absolutely right.
So my whole thing is, but I know when Ja dropped his signature shoe,
it's gonna fly.
It's gonna fly.
It's gonna fly.
That's ignorance again, bro. Just the ignorance again.
Ken, you want to go ahead and tackle that?
Just ignorance again, man.
Yeah.
Just like Kendrick Perkins. Sometimes I just wish they wouldn't talk the way they do without knowing all the information, because he's obviously. We just talked about it. We were just going in details. They're not available over here, so why would you see a bunch of kids with them on? Because they can't find them. But whatever, he knows what's going on in the game and all that stuff. Both of those guys, Swaggy and Kendrick. So I just wish they wouldn't talk on things they don't know.
That's why I say, man, it's like ESPN has turned more into clickbait, man. That's the part that gets me. And I think this was around the time too when everybody was crowning Ja as the best player in the league and all that stuff, man. And you know, it's fun. You know, I know me, you, and Daryl talked about this, and we talked about there's certain I guess labels or so that people use that kind of cringe because they overuse it. You know, when people say call a woman sexy, you know, just because she look good doesn't mean she's sexy. Because her attitude can be piss poor trash, right? And that doesn't make her sexy, right? Or when people say love, I love you, you can love that person today, and then they do one bad thing, and you're like, oh, I hate the goods, you know. So it's like those two words are like two things I hate people when they overuse it. And then another word I hate that people overuse is generational. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's generational. Now, if you're good, you're generational. It's like that's not what the term generational means, right? No. We've seen players like that come in and leave the league. You know what I'm saying? Like athletic point guards is nothing new. We've seen it before. Does anybody remember Kevin Johnson?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guys like that used to do the type of stuff that Ja do. You know what I mean? Like when we say generational, we're talking about guys who changed the game, man. These are guys that you're trying to find another of that person.
Yeah.
That's probably the most simplistic part of that definition. It's somebody you're trying to find somebody that's just like that person. How often did we hear in the draft where these teams were trying to draft a Dirk? They kept trying to find another Dirk. We got guys who they're comparing to Steph Curry, like the Dame Lillards and the Buddy Hield. These guys who could shoot from long distance. You know what I'm saying? The league for the longest when Jordan retired was trying to find another Jordan. These are generational players where you're trying to find another of that person. We're right now with Luka. Luka's a generational player. You got players in the league now trying to patent their game just like Luka. They're trying to be the next Luka. You got the Cade Cunninghams. You got the Josh Giddey's. You got the Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders. You know what I'm saying? List goes on. Like you got these players who you're trying to find to be the next person, and like with Ja, I truly now maybe I'm naive because I'm a Mavs fan, but I believe that if Ja came out with a shoe, he'd probably do the same sales as say like a Giannis or a Kyrie. You know what I mean? Like I don't see like Kyrie is considered to be sensational and everybody. Ooh, look at his hand.
Not Kyrie. You don't hold on. Don't do that. Kyrie number one. So if he doing Kyrie numbers, then they right. Kyrie that dude.
But no, the thing is like if he wants to go by what we see, I don't see a lot of Kyries walking around in the malls and stuff like that, bro. In the streets. I'm being honest.
Not with grown-ups.
Like
I see more of the kids.
We do our sneaker videos, and I told. But yeah, the kids. But I don't even see a lot of kids wearing that anymore. Because a lot of the shoes here, the kids are wearing like those Vans like that, or Prestos, or the Ochis or something like that. That's what a lot of the kids are wearing now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see a lot of kids rocking the Kyries like that. You know what I'm saying? Or Jordans.
He was number one in the.
No, I'm not saying he's number one. I'm not saying he's not number one. I'm just saying like if with Perks and them, you know, example they use. I don't see a lot of people rocking Kyries. And I've been talking about this for the longest. I said this when we used to have our sneaker videos. I told my homeboy and them that because my boy B Black, he loved the Kyries. You know what I'm saying? I think he got like 3 or 4 pair of the Kyries or whatever. It's like I just don't really see people rocking them like that. Like if you hooping, that's different. But like just rocking them out in the mall, you know, got some jeans or something on. I don't see a lot of it. You know what I'm saying?
The Zion sellout. You seen these Zions in your stores? Did you see them selling out?
You can get a pair of Zions right now the Zion ones right now in the mall. Okay.
So this is my thing. I said this before they came out, and I'm still going to stand behind it. I remember we had a conversation, and you were like, "Don't really worry about them. The signature shoes don't really sell out and all." And I was saying to you, I think Luka's going to sell out. Like Luka's a different breed. I think he's going to be a generational guy. He's going to be in everything. You want to grab everything he's associated with. And we see it now. Like it's an overseas thing, and it's difficult to get his shoes and all now. Like I think it's going to sell out when they come over here as well. I think Luka's going to be that dude. As long as I think everybody sees Luka has the benefit of being an anomaly. Like it doesn't look right because of the way he is. If that makes sense. So he's like, I call him. He's like a video game character. He's a my player. When you playing 2K or whatever, he's the guy how you make your guy. Where he can do a little bit of everything. And he's not afraid to copy great moves.
The only difference is he can't jump.
Yeah, he can't jump. Well, you got to decide to not be able to do something on 2K now. You can't do everything up to 99 anymore. You got to fall back something. So
can't make your character 99 like that.
No, not on everything straight up. But as far as Luka, he's not afraid to copy other players' moves as well if they're successful moves. Like we've seen the Dirk fadeaway. We've seen the James Harden step back. We've seen the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot now. We've seen the LeBron James spin move in the paint now. Like, I always question why players don't take other players' moves and make them theirs. Like, if they're successful moves, you practice those and say,
Kobe did it.
Why can't I? Exactly. So now, the way that Kobe was like that to Jordan and practice other moves, this is the LeBron James copy, I feel like. Like, this is the guy that does LeBron and more.
LeBron James, Hakeem Olajuwon's footwork.
He does this guy.
I saw a video of the day of Kobe working with Hakeem Olajuwon.
Luka is that guy. Luka's the guy that's going to be compared to LeBron James. Watch what I tell you. When LeBron is done, we're going to talk about Luka and saying how close is he to LeBron. in the future, the same way they did Kobe with Michael Jordan. That's what I believe this is going to be with Luka Doncic. I think his shoe's going to sell out. Like I said, going back to that, I just think he's amazing. I wish he would shoot underhand free throws. Like maybe that would help him out as far as copying that part from Rick Barry or whatever.
I feel like Rick Barry, huh?
Yeah, but I just don't. The league's in trouble. That's why I keep going back to the season that we're going to have. And I keep, even though I want to say, man, we're going to fall back, no JB, and all that stuff. This guy's going to take another leap, man. Like, I'm scared. I think Luka's going to average 30 a game this year. I really do. I think he's going to put up 30 a game this year. He had maybe 31, flirt with that. I think Luka's really going to put up numbers. I think he's going to play the most minutes of his career because there are no JB and because he's in the best condition of his career. So maybe 35 minutes a game, 36. And yeah, I think he's going to put up like 30, 31 points a game, play 30, maybe 31, 10, and 9 something. Like he's going to be real close to he's going to be like he does in the season where he misses a triple-double by like just that. He's going to do that in the season. That's how I feel. But he's going to get double digits in two things.
Right. See,
Why
I can
should I
see like
take
30. Oh, okay. I was gonna say 39 and 9, bro.
No, I'm saying he's gonna get double digits in assists. In assists, he's getting double digits this year. I got him getting over double digits in assists this year. That's I'm dead.
So
rebounds.
What you saying? 30, 10, and 9?
30, 10, it might be 8. I got to see how heavy JaVale McGee and Christian Wood do on the rebounding tip, taken away from him as far as his rebounding.
Right.
But you still want him to rebound because when the point guard gets the ball, it starts to break right away. You don't have to pass the ball to anybody. Yeah. So that's a benefit of him being a rebounder. That's why when people hated Russell Westbrook doing it, I'm like, that's a smart play to do. Like, you should get your point guard rebounding the ball if he can get it, because then he starts to break right away. Nobody has to find him to pass the ball to him. But if they take away a couple rebounds from Luka, maybe he'll get to 8, maybe he'll drop a little in rebounds. But I do see him getting over 10 assists this year, maybe even like 11 if he can. 30 and 11. Watch what I tell you.
Dang. Well, that'd be nice, King. That would definitely be nice.
I mean, he's got 9
right,
over and over again so long, bro. Like, he can get 9 with the teams we done had. Why can't he get 11?
Yeah, remember I asked you, could he get like 9.5 this year? Or
yeah, and would he get 9? He got 9 this year, right? 9 something?
No, I thought they said he had like 8.
That was 8,
7 or something.
I thought he got the 9 this year. He was at 8-7. He dropped 8-7.
I think. I'm not sure. I know it's somewhere up there. Let's go turn the page here, man. Yeah, close enough. Speaking of guards, what do we expect Spencer Dinwiddie to do this year, man?
I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing Spencer wants to take the next level. I'm hearing that. I mean, Spencer was nice in Brooklyn. I talked about it. We talked about it basically when we got the guy from Washington, that people didn't remember Spencer in Brooklyn, what he did for Brooklyn before the whole KD Kyrie fiasco happened. Like, he was the reason they were relevant at all with the new management and all after the Jay-Z administration or whatever. Once he sold it to Josiah or whatever, or that whole group sold it to Josiah. But yes, I feel like Spencer Dinwiddie was the man back then. They're talking about coming off the second year off of his injury. He's still got something left in the tank. He's not 30 yet. So I don't know. I'm excited, I should say, for what Spencer's going to do. I told you guys before, I expect Spencer to probably go around 16, 17 points a game. Like, I'm happy with him doing that. But they're talking about maybe pushing around 20 points a game, man. So, I mean, he has the skill and the ability to do it. I don't know if he can do that every game, but if he does, I mean, he can. How about that? I'll say that he can do that, and I do expect him to get 5 and 5.
If he can get us 25-5, bro, that'd be nice. So you telling me that Spencer and C. Woods can get you 20 each? That what you trying to tell me?
I mean, that's what they're pushing. I'm telling you, the way the media and all is talking, they're talking like Spencer's going to be the number 2 guy. Like, he's the guy they expect to get the 20-something points, and then Christian Wood is the oddball where like maybe he should be on the bench. So I expect Christian Wood to beast this year. I really do. But if they expect Spencer Dinwiddie to beast as well, I mean, why not, man? Like, if Spencer can get his 20 a game, we in a different position. Real tough.
I mean, those are our 3 best players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Spencer's getting his 20 a game, you're talking about getting 70 between your three best. I'm absolutely.
Hey, that's a top 5 offense if that's the case.
Bro, I'm telling you,
everybody.
At the best case scenario for the Mavs this year, they have a top 5 offense and defense. I can see it where it could happen.
And King, what is that a recipe for?
That's a chance. Oh, they get top 5 offense and defense. We should win the championship. I'd be disappointed if we don't.
There you go. That's usually how that works. Question, man. I see Johnny B already kind of posed it already. We already know how it went down with the whole Kevin Durant thing. Now, everybody feels now that they can get back to business as usual, trades and all that stuff, signing these other free agents that are still out there. One of the names being floated around, actually, there's a couple of names being floated around. I guess I give you both of the names. I'll give you the first one. What do you think about Carmelo Anthony?
So this is wild. Because I know both the names you're gonna give to me. Carmelo, I would go for Carmelo, but I would go for the other guy as well. I want Carmelo if we can get Colin Sexton. If we can't get Colin Sexton, then I want Dennis Schroder. But I know both of them
like.
But both of
them want him like, man, like I got to get this jersey. That's how you sound right now, King.
No. I want him as far as he might go for like the minimum. Like he's gonna be low. So if he low, like just
he got no choice. Like, bro,
but I'm saying just get him, have him on the team before somebody else grabs him. You feel me? Like just to have him a guy that can handle the ball, just like Johnny B talks about. Like he can do some things. He can do something for you. He's better than some guys that were at the end of the bench last year in the playoffs. You feel me? So at least just bring him on if he's for the minimum to have him a spot on the team. That's fine. But I know if we wait and go get Carmelo and try to get Sexton and all, if we don't get Sexton, I'm going to be disappointed if we let Schroder go and he was just available for the minimum, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I like Carmelo on the team, though. And I feel like he's going to Brooklyn, though.
Oh, you think he's going to Brooklyn?
I think he's going to Brooklyn.
Man, it's a couple of it's the one Knicks channel I follow, man. They think he might come back to the Knicks.
I think he's going to Brooklyn.
Kind of like a farewell tour type thing, you know what I mean? But,
I heard Kevin Durant ask for him personally, and if Kevin Durant asks for him,
really? Oh, Kevin Durant been a fan. Hello, man. He stepped into the league, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. If he asks for him personally after everything that's just happened, like the Nets are going to give Kevin Durant Carmelo. So that's what I think he's going. I think he's going to Brooklyn.
What? You saying the Nets giving Kevin Durant what he wants?
I mean, if he stayed there,
I don't believe it.
He said he didn't want to get traded.
No. To be honest with you, I don't want down one of them. I still want to go the trade route because you know who I forgot we had on the team, bro. Until I just realized I just saw his highlights. We still got Davis Bertans on the team, bro. Like,
I know.
Whenever we talk about the rotation and all that, we never, bro. I just thought about that. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. I started laughing. I'm like, bro, I forgot we had Bertans. Like, we don't never talk about him. It's like, we always talk about like, oh, who gonna come out the bench? Who gonna be in the rotation? And we've never used Bertans' name. And supposedly right now, man, his jumper looking good right now over in Europe right now. So
is you see your boy you see Street Clothes with the beard out there giving buckets? Oh, I mean,
giving what?
He was giving buckets out there. He was looking good. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know how it is until he
gets nicked. He was getting injury tips. My bad.
Nah, you know how it is once he's been healthy for a second and he's been okay. He give you that burst. He's in that burst mode right now. He hasn't played basketball and he's fresh. So
and then beginning of the season, he'll begin you 11 and 5.
Somebody bump knees with him and then it's a wrap. But he looked pretty good right now. He got the beard. He got the full beard, like rocking it and all now. I said, oh, look at K-Pick. He's a little different guy and all. But yeah, Bertans, though, nah. Who's better, Bertans or Carmelo? Right now. I don't even know why you're thinking Carmelo Anthony. That's why I would rather have Carmelo Anthony on his team than Davis Bertans.
And they both play the same amount of minutes.
And
That's
Carmelo
crazy. Carmelo
was
is
up
what 82
30
years old, and you telling me he's
something.
like 80 something, 80,
He got
82,
hold up,
81?
Carmelo got to be close to 40 now, right?
Yeah, 39. Because LeBron 38.
Because LeBron 38, about to be 38. Yeah.
No way.
Damn.
So if LeBron 37, then Carmelo 38. He's a year older than LeBron.
But
Yeah.
LeBron turns 38 this year, which means Melo must turn 39 because LeBron birthday in December. So yeah, Carmelo be 39 next year, going into his 40th year if somebody pick him up. That's awesome. Especially after missing years when they thought it was over early. So for him to get back and still get it, but
did he miss a whole year though?
I feel like he did miss about a year, wasn't it, between Portland picking him up and
okay, you might be right. It might have been a year. It might have been a full year.
Between them. It was close to it, but I don't know. I just think I think Melo's better. I feel like
Melo at 39 is better than
Melo at home.
Like 20, whatever he is.
Melo at home was 6th man of the year worthy. Like in LA, Melo was putting up buckets. Like he was beasting. It just was on the road he wasn't that great. So I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, Melo's better than Bertans right now.
Shots.
Call it shots if you want to, man. Just
not a bad.
It's just the truth.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to touch on, man, before we get to the people?
I mean, really. We talked about the slam issue, you know. I got that first cover that Luka was on. I got the black edition where it's like only 60 copies of it.
Oh, so you think you're better than me, pretty much? Okay.
No.
Okay, I see you going.
I was gonna get the gold edition for the Kicks one, but I said nah. I'll just get the basic one. It'd be pretty expensive.
The only thing of Luka, speaking of Luka, got my stuff on today. Shout out to my other brother-in-law and my sister for this one. The only thing of Luka I want to get is the dang shoes, King. Can I get the shoes, King? That's all I want.
You can still get them, man. Go. You can grab them today if you want to. Like if somebody can
matter of fact, hold on.
If somebody can find a 14 for me in those them OGs, them black signal blues, and see them somewhere, please let me know. But I don't know. I'm just hoping they still drop them here, man. I'm just having faith.
Nah, they will, bro. I just don't know when they're gonna do it.
I'm thinking it's just the overseas thing right now. He back overseas, so they dropping him over there right now.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if you can see that. So in my size, that's a Kawhi 54.
$100. $100. Not too bad, especially for the Kawhi ones. I might grab them.
And those Neo turquoise ones. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not bad, King.
There you go. $199 for your size, man. You might want to go up and grab them, especially those. That right there, that's not bad at all.
And then these are the ones you say you want. Ooh, King, the ones you want in my size.
The black ones.
Yeah.
What are they? $374. Yeah, the OGs. They the OGs, man. They are the OGs.
Jesus, man.
I need those OGs so I can just keep them in a collection with the box and all. For like in the future when he's
them the only ones that's out right now on StockX.
When they retro them, they gonna be
$199s. I don't know. I might go for the $299. I mean the $211 ones, bro. I might.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad. No,
it depends on how long you want to wait. You can have them right now and be walking. Have you seen people with them on in Dallas?
Online,
but not in like Dallas walking around. You haven't seen anybody. They go ahead, grab them, man. So they can and write "We Talk Mavs" on the side.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the people, man. Go. So listen, guys. I know how this works. If you don't, you're brand new. If you have any questions, you have any comments, guys, go ahead and hit us with the WTM, guys. WTM. So that way we know you're addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard members. So, all right, King, you ready?
Yes, sir.
First person, we already know what he said. Johnny to the B says, "Oh, now that Pat Bev is off the table, is looking grim for Sexton." He said, "Y'all want to come to the dark side and get Schroder like you've been saying." Probably meant like I've been saying all season. King said, "Yes." I say no, Johnny. No.
I don't think it's over. I don't think it's looking grim for Sexton. I think it's about to start.
Yeah,
You feel like it's a wrap, bro? You feel like we're done with Sexton?
Bro, I don't know how we can get Sexton, but I don't think anything's over with yet until we tip the ball off game 1. You know what I'm saying? So I still got faith we're gonna make a move.
Have you been hearing anybody else's name attached to Colin Sexton?
Nah.
That's
I don't hear, and it's funny you said that because I was watching a video the other day and somebody had said that it was like I'm not hearing Colin Sexton's name out there like that, and I don't know why. Like this is the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. And I think it was Hoop Reference did a video kind of breaking down Colin Sexton's game, and he kind of said the same thing. Like he's confused on why people are not jumping on Colin Sexton. Like the dude, like we've been saying, dude, nice. He can score. He's efficient. You know what I'm saying? Still young. Like
Nico's a baller, man.
He's clearly the best free agent still out there, bro. I don't understand what's going on with that.
Nico is a hooper, and I'm telling you, the Mavericks are about to put together. If they can get Colin Sexton, they're about to have a bunch of guys with chips on their shoulders that are about to show off this year.
Then we talk about the fact that I forgot what I was about to say, but you're right. He is a hooper. I think what it is too. Maybe Colin Sexton's asking price is too high. Because he did want that JB money.
People want to make him a 6 man.
People's salary cap is kind of dried up right now.
Yeah, he's coming on a
people want him to be the 6 man. Yeah,
it's a show me.
But he won't starter money.
Bro, we need to. Would you trade? Oh my goodness, would you trade the first rounder with Bertans to get Colin Sexton?
One first round?
One first round to Whit Bertans, maybe in like a Dwight Powell.
I'm to the point now, bro. I would not be opposed to trading one first round.
Okay.
Or something. Just one.
One of them, just one with maybe like you said, Dwight Powell,
like a player or whatever.
And
well, no, not for Dwight Powell. Like
no, I'm
like
saying Dwight and Bertans and a first rounder because that's $26 million, right, between them two.
Yes.
To get Colin Sexton, so that you got.
Well, that's more than that. That's because Powell is 11, Bertans I think is like 17, I believe.
Then that's 28 to get him. That's what I'm saying. To have all able bodies on the team. Would you trade that first rounder so that everybody in your team now you say can play a role?
I would do that. I would do that.
Yes, I think I might too. I'm leaning towards to get rid of Bertans. I don't want him on the team. I don't want him on the team anymore. He drains. He's like misery.
Just one first round. Because if you look at it like that, bro, we might have a team like the Clippers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where it's you got depth and you got, like you said, everybody can play.
Bro, Cleveland. I think Cleveland does it for that one first rounder because nobody wants to touch Colin Sexton contract. They can't get anybody, and they don't want him back on the team, like I said before. So if they can get anything out of it, if we can get a first round, I think one first rounder will do it, and they'll take. We can get rid of Davis Bertans.
Because I think too is like the fact that I don't know if the reason. Well, I know because of the hard cap and everything. One of the reasons why they haven't jumped on it because that's what have to free up more cap space to get him. And so, other than that, I think the one reason why we haven't seen Dallas just hopping on anything right now, I think they're trying to look for the right opportunity to keep that cap space open in the next couple of years. Like they don't want to have anything that's going to affect that cap space in the next couple of years. Is what I'm thinking.
How about this? How about this one then for you? Since we got to get more cap space. First round draft pick. We just cleared up everybody that's questionable right now. First round draft pick, Davis Bertans and Tim Hardaway Jr. for Colin Sexton. Would you do it?
I mean, yeah, I would definitely do it.
And get Colin Sexton at like $18 million a year, and like what Tim Hardaway Jr. makes.
So that's why I was asking you, like on the last show, it's like if you use do you want to use the first round pick to get something now for the next couple of years, and then gamble on the fact that you can get somebody in 2 years, or do you hold that first round pick So that way you'll have two options down the line. Either you get somebody through a trade with those picks, or you sign somebody straight up with that free cap space. You see what I'm saying? Like, because if
I
you
think
do
we
it,
close.
you do the first choice, then you're taking away through the trade option as far as, like, say you can get like I'm just throwing a name out. I'm not saying we're gonna get him, but like a Bradley Beal or somebody like that, right? But you're taking away one more draft pick that can help you get Bradley Beal if you do, like, say, a Sexton trade right now to give up one draft pick, compared to if you stay tight, you have that option and you'll have the free agent option in 2 years.
Nope.
So do the 1 year, do the one draft pick now and gamble on the free agency, or wait on both of them in 2 years.
I'll say go for the first option and maybe get rid of the first round draft pick, because I think we're closer than further away, if that makes sense. I don't think we need a guy that's a top 5 player in the league to make this team a championship level team. Like, that would obviously make us a championship level team, but I don't think we need that.
Right.
If we get Colin Sexton, we still talking about having a team with like 4 guys, with other guys like, that's not even including Dodo and Reggie, who can get you 20-something out of just being hot shooting, but 4 guys that can get you 20 points a game on your team. I'm like
consistently 20,
consistently 20 points a game. I'm not talking about sometimes giving you your 7 and sometimes giving you this. I'm talking about guys that can get you 20 points a game. You'd have 4 of those guys on your team and one of them on the bench. That's a championship level, especially with a Luka Doncic. We talking about Luka being in the prime now of possibly getting to 30 points a game and having 3 other guys beside him that can put up 20. Bro, I think Colin Sexton is more consistent than Tim Hardaway Jr. That's a more consistent 20 points than it would be on the other side. I'm just saying to you. That's what I'm saying. If we get rid of,
like, that's not even a question. Like, it's not even a debate. That's a fact. He is
just set the team. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like the vets are going to eventually. Once you start being a winning team and a winning culture, the vets will come. So those empty spots and getting guys on the end of their contracts and all, those guys will start coming to Dallas. I'm not worried about that. I'm telling you guys, as far as being a winner, you stay a winner, those guys come. They come to all the winners. That's how it happens. Guys at the end of their careers, end of contracts, they want to prove it, whatever like that. If you get your core together right now where we're getting rid of everybody we feel like does not, do something for the team. So if we're afraid and we question about Tim Hardaway Jr., there's a question about Tim Hardaway Jr. Even if we want to see what he does, there's still questions. Get rid of the question. You feel what I'm saying? Berton, same thing, questions. Get rid of the questions. If that's a first round draft pick to get rid of these questions, we got questions that make too much money. These guys make awesome money as question marks. You have to get rid of those contracts. You get a Colin Sexton in here, and then you just fill it out with other guys that are just vets that can shoot the ball and play defense. You trade for somebody in the low, like the way they just got a Patrick Beverly or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff happens. You get your team in order. And right now we have too many question marks, and that's why people are questioning this team. Get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. contract. Get rid of Davis Bertans' contract. We don't want those 2 guys' contracts right now. It just is what it is. Get rid of them and bring in Colin Sexton and get rid of the first-round draft pick. You still got every other first-round draft pick to go, and then you just start building guys. I think we're close enough right there. I think with that team that I just said to you, we add Colin Sexton. We wanted the top. We wanted the contenders. People wouldn't say we pushovers. I think they'd start saying, okay, the Mavericks are a contender. I wouldn't be surprised.
I agree. Spoil said he's still new. Welcome, Spoil, man.
What's
Welcome
up?
to the Glory game, man. Can go back to now. Harold says Mavs cannot waste Luka's year with current constructed roster. We don't need 3 all-stars, just another elite shooter. I think the shooting is okay.
Yeah, it's a score.
But I just think we need, it's a ball handler that can score.
They can score and create for others.
I think one of the videos I saw, they said Colin Sexton shot 48% from the field, 37% from 3 the year before he got hurt. So, the dude is efficient, man. His efficiency went up every year.
Yeah.
Harold also says Luka's shoes going to sell like hotcakes in Europe. It's already here, Harold.
Yeah.
It's already selling like hot. Like, if you on Twitter, bro, King, I got mad because time you look up. Shout out to Luka Don Kicks. He kind of posts this all the time, and he was showing like people like responding to him like, "Yo, I got the shoe" or whatever, and like all of them are pretty much over there in Europe.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so It's a lot of them grabbing this shoe over there right now, man, which is kind of making us, man, go like, when do we get the shoe? You know what I'm saying? We're here in Dallas, we can't get the shoe. To the point, like we were just talking about a minute ago, I might have to go on StockX. I might have to do it. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be as patient as possible, but I need that shoe before the season starts, King. That's what I need.
This shows you his mass appeal by them doing this. Like, this is unheard of territory by dropping it overseas first and letting the American public like wait. This is more of the game to make it more popular. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is marketing to make the shoes sell out because everybody wants something and they can't get. So once Jordan releases and says, hey, it's going to be available this day, everybody's going to go grab it because they know what happened over in Europe. Sales 101, you guys. Sales 101.
Now, I wonder if they're going to drop all of them at once.
Probably not. They'll probably just give you a little sprinkle. And then so that it's like Jordans now. You know how they do on a Saturday, drop a color so that you can go and be good. And then they wait a little later and give you this one so that you can go sell out and buy them all. They're not going to give you a chance to choose from 4 different colors at one time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to feel like you got to get that feeling in your heart that you missed out on something.
That be, if you can
it would be nice.
11s, you know, man.
It would be nice, but you got to have that 11s,
man. No, I want the Concords.
Nope. You got to feel in your heart that you missed out on the Rebellionaires or on the patent breads, and then come back and try to get the Rebellionaires, and then feel in your heart that you missed those ones as well, and then something else. Like, that's how Jordan does it. It's sales. It's genius.
Oh man. You sound that sounds personal. What you just said.
Hey, it is personal, but it's.
I know you were trying to get both of them. I know.
And the prices dropped. Both of them are around 300 right now. I was
really?
Yeah, they
bro. The Marina Blues, the ones that we talked about before in the one video, they was like on sale. Like, I think you can get them as low as like 200, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking
about.
I
probably should have jumped on them joints. I probably should have jumped on them. Yeah. Johnny says, "Oh, now that Pat."
Same thing. Yeah, it just started over.
Almost a.
Just go down to the
what's the roster?
To K-Dub.
Oh, K-Dub. K-Dub, what's up, man? I feel like I ain't seen you in a while. He said, "Did you watch Luka versus how you pronounce that, King?
Estonia
yesterday. He nearly got into a fight with bums again. Yeah, man. And I saw somebody tweet. I think it was Brad Townsend that tweeted like, so I guess people haven't learned yet not to make Luka mad.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, man.
He's one of them guys. I guess you're gonna have to learn, man.
Yep.
Kato says, you think Slovenia can win the Eurobasket again? I think they can.
I think they should win.
The best player in the.
I think they should.
Yeah, you got the best player in the continent right now, so yeah, I think they can.
I think they should win. I think you got the best player in basketball in the world playing for them right now. Go win it. I think they'll be disappointed if you don't.
Yeah, I think Luka will be too. Michael said, been watching Dorsey on Greece. Almost ready to lie to myself. Yeah, he been balling, man. I've been watching him too. He been balling.
Yeah.
Kind of. Now, I don't want people to see that and think like, oh, he finna get a guaranteed spot and he gonna be in the rotation and all that. Like, remember, he's still a two-way guy. It's nice to have a two-way guy that can do that though. I mean, when the last time you had a two-way guy like that? Y'all better not say Theo Pinson. Oh, I'm in the show. King.
I'm not saying it.
You about to say Theo Pinson.
I ain't saying no Theo.
K-Dub says.
Hold up. Before you continue, though, don't forget, bro. Theo Pinson is a regular player now.
K-Dub says, people don't respect Luka and the players too, though. Yeah, man. That's just how it is, K-Dub. But I'm not entertaining that. I see Johnny B right now. I told you, man, he gonna be in the road. I don't want to hear none of that, man. What do you think? Oh, here we go. K-Dub also says, do you think Luka's shoe will sell out? I don't know, man. It's feeling like it will. Oh, he meant in America. It's feeling like it, man. I'm not sure, but I know it's going to definitely sell for sure. Because right now, it's selling over in Europe, man. And he's doing like that little tour right now, the shoes and all that stuff, on slam kicks. It was over there in Paris and all that stuff, man. And he would definitely want his shoe.
I don't expect them all to sell out. Like those, it's like any other shoe. I don't expect every colorway to sell out, but I do think there will be colorways that will sell out. Like that OG colorway will sell out. I'm contemplating getting them red ones, man. I know it's bloody on my feet, but them red ones catching me, man. I might go hoop in those.
Like if the red had some other stuff doing, they were doing something else
I
on
think
the
it got
shoe.
gold.
I
I
wouldn't
think it's
mind.
gold on the tongue. His
Yeah, it's just gold. It's
is
just gold on the Luka emblem. It's like it's
Man,
not like gold throughout the shoe. Like if it's like traced in gold throughout the shoe, I would be like, okay, I cop them. But
you
it's
see
just
them
like
30.
straight red with the gold.
You see the 36 Matadors
Yeah,
with
like
all
people
the
like people like
stuff
those.
on there. Man, I was contemplating grabbing them too.
Yes,
I was like, man, they tough. I wouldn't wear them, but I like to have them and have
like
them
if it
around.
was like that, where it's everything's like traced in like gold and
Yeah,
all that, I've been like, yo, you know what? I would probably have to cop those, bro. I probably would. I'm leaning more towards getting the quad. Like I said, I want the quad 54s, and then I'm thinking about getting the all white ones.
all white was
Because all white ones can go with everything. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I
So
went the black ones for. I just like it being black. So I wanted to try that one with the go everything Maverick, because it was the Maverick blue on there. I wanted some with the Maverick blue so I could wear with his jerseys and all.
right. K does says no Pat Bear for us guys. Chet and Newport Singers always will be injured, man. That was unfortunate, man. That was just unfortunate. Damn. I did hate to see that though, man.
I do think LeBron may have altered his career and not even know it. But I do think Chet's going to become a stretch forward now. I do think that changed the projection of his career. Unless somehow, some way, his body type changes and he bulks up, but he has small shoulders and all. Like his body isn't even. It doesn't look like he's going to hold weight. I think he's going to be a stretch forward.
You know, who we kind of remind me of, body wise, Bobo.
I think Bobo is bigger, man. Like Chet is smaller than Kevin Durant and taller than Kevin Durant. Like Chet is I
saw a picture of his legs. I was like,
yeah,
dang.
like he's skillful, but he just doesn't have the body to bang. Like he can't bang in the NBA, especially at a center position, unless you make him some type of guard. And I don't know if his handle good.
I'm gonna say put him at a 3 like they did Kevin Durant when he first came in.
Put him at a 2. Remember, KD was a 2. KD was a 2 guard when he first started because he didn't want to say his height, his real height. He was saying he was 6'9" and all that. But unless they're gonna try with some, his handle isn't as tight as KD's though. So I don't think it can be like a guard. So I think he's gonna become a stretch forward, man. He's gonna be a help side defender with blocks and all. He can't man up on defense because people are gonna bully him with his size. And then I think he's gonna be a stretch forward. He's gonna shoot jump shots. He can shoot the shot, but I don't think he's gonna body down that he can't. He's gonna get hurt. And it's a foot injury now, a major foot injury already.
I really did want to see him play this year too.
I mean, you'll see him play next year. He'll have flashes. He'll have flashes and all. He got the skill. It's just what his body is going to allow him to do. I think he's going to have to become a stretch forward and actually learn that position.
Johnny B says Luka uses the Penny Hardaway half spin step back shot. He used it in Phoenix series. Yeah,
he does everything. He's ditto. Copycat should be his nickname. And I mean that in a good way. Like this dude is.
Johnny. Funny you said Penny, bro. It's my favorite player, bro. It's my favorite player growing up. Penny.
This dude showing off today, y'all. Showing y'all pennies and all that.
Yeah, man. I got to, man. My boy Penny, man. I'm glad you shouted out Penny like that, bro. Appreciate it. I could pull the jerseys out stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
I got that Luka signed something. Where is it? No, I don't got it.
We ain't got time for that right now. But Kato said, let's just get Schroder with the last roster spot. Let's just get Schroder. So we selling now? Is what we doing?
Bro, I'm about with it. I told you, you don't want it, but I say get it. You might as well, right? If he's the vet minimum for a year, why not? Like go grab him now. Or get Dennis Smith Jr. One of the two, man. Come on, man. Just get it done. Grab one of them, bring them on.
Yeah, hey, now you sound like Johnny B, man. Don't do that. Harold says Schroder or Sexton, which is better? Sexton. Million times better. Yes. Sexton. That's not even the question.
Sexton could have been an all-star.
Yeah. Johnny says if Luka averages 30 isn't a bad thing because he's overworked. No. If Luka averages 30, it's a bad thing because that's not true.
Not if he's efficient, Johnny B. I'm talking about his efficiency going up and playing more minutes on the conditioning side. So if he averages a point a minute, basically what Luka Doncic does, then 2 more minutes to get him 2 more points, right? So he goes from 28.
No, I'm about to say, did we have that same thinking when James Harden was averaging over 30?
I mean, and then he would go down. My thing is, I think his scoring will go up, Johnny B, because the efficiency and all will be better. So it won't even take him as many shots. He can shoot the same amount of shots and maybe one less shot and get 30 points now, because I think his efficiency will go up. And if the free throw percentage goes up, like little stuff like that will make him better, I think he can average 30. And then his assists will go up because if his percentages go up, then his assists will go up because it'll be easy buckets for him, and he can still pass the ball up to other folks as well. So I don't think it's impossible. Like, he's at 28, 9 and 9 right now, and he's not even like efficient, as they said.
Yeah, because he's shooting what, 46, 47%.
Yeah, he was at
35% on threes.
Yeah. And what, 70% from the free throw line? 75?
Yeah.
There's ways to get 2 points.
Johnny says who will be our five scorers on the team in order. Oh, top 5 scorers.
Yeah.
Luka, Christian Wood, what's his name? Spencer, probably Tim, Dodo. Yeah.
I would agree. I'm hoping that the Dodo spot is, in a perfect world, we saying with the same team we have right now. In a perfect world, the Dodo spot is switched with Josh Green. And that's not saying.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro.
That's
why
not
you say Josh Green. Go ahead and get it out.
But that's not saying that Dodo gonna have a bad year. I'm just hoping that Josh Green
yeah,
has a good year.
That means Josh Green got better.
Yes.
Yeah. Smito, what's good, man? He says, hello, guys. How are you? Greetings from Germany, man. We're good, man. We're good, Smito. Like it's been a while, sir. Man. Let's see who we got next. Hey, Melissa. She's happy Friday. What do you think about Chet's future and Pat Bev's trade to LA? I hate that trade to LA, not because it's bad, but I mean, y'all been hearing us say on this show, I wouldn't mind having Pat Bev. Can you tell me about that? Once again, I got to toot our horn here. How many times did we talk about on this show when we talking about trying to get Pat Bev? We talked about his impact on the teams that he's went to.
We talked about it a lot,
Bobby Mark said what me and you had said before about Pat Bev. We said why we want him on his team. Look what he did in Minnesota. Yeah. Minnesota was always known as a bad team, 22nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th in the league in defense. He gets there, they get boosted to like 13th, 14th, 15th in defense. We're already a good defensive team. Just imagine you had a guy like that, an energy guy like that on your team with the energy guy like JaVale McGee, with 2 good wing defenders in Dodo and Reggie Bullock. Just imagine what your defense would have looked like.
Bro, I'm Pat Bev. We already talked about Pat Bev. I mean, we might not like his antics sometimes, but it is what it is. He is who he is at this point. Patterns, and we've seen it happen at enough spots. It's 2 things that happened from this trade, though, that I want to talk to you about. One, I've heard LeBron does not want to play with Russell Westbrook at all.
They were saying that they might pull the John.
Sit him.
They're calling it a John Wall now.
John Wall. They may sit Russell Westbrook this whole year just to pay him. Now, with that being said, that was part 1. Do we just let that happen? You sure we don't get anything? We don't get that expired. That's $42 million, man. Like, you don't think we should at least talk to him and try to give him something? Like, what, 45? Oh, what? 7?
7. That's nearly $50 million.
You don't think we should go get that contract? Are we that Pat? Like, that's $47 million. That's so much money.
Because right now the rumor is that they're trying to use it to get so they're trying to get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner right now for the Lakers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what the rumors right now. They're trying to use for that.
And they're not giving them up. And they're not trying to get it. So they're about to sit him down and then probably eventually buy him out towards the end of the year before the last moment where he can go to a different team. And then somebody will grab him for the low. Like, he's still Russell Westbrook. Somebody will get him for the veterans minimum. But I'm like, should we take him right now?
40 mil, 30 mil for Russ out the door now, bro.
47.
Once his contract up,
47 off the books, bro. Can you imagine next year of us having $47 million off our books? It's gonna be 50 something because almost $60 million is the Dwight Powell coming off.
Yeah, because Dwight gonna be out.
Bro, that's a max.
What's
That's
that,
a max,
58?
and we almost can pull 2 maxes out of that almost.
That's a super max.
Yeah, it's a super
One
max.
super
I'm saying
max,
to
yeah.
you, we can almost pull 2 maxes out of that.
Oh, then Maxey is free, so that's
we can pull 2 maxes. That's 2 max players. That's 2
that's
max
67.
players.
And then who else? Josh Green, that's another 3. So that's $70 million in cap
max
space.
players that you're doing if you go get Russell Westbrook right now.
That's 2 max spaces in a couple of other like key additional players, bro.
That's all I'm saying to you. If he about to be sat down and not just sat for the rest of the year because they can't get anybody, that's all I'm saying. Like you may want to talk to him a little more. I'll sit him down. I'd rather be sitting
Johnny
down.
Johnny says, I think it's time y'all let them sex and dreams go, just like y'all told me about. Johnny, is it because we said let DSJ go? Let the DSJ thing go? He said it ain't happening, Schroder. 14-5. That's better than any other backup point guard option we have currently. Yeah, King said, yeah, sign him, man. We want the jersey.
I'll take him, but the Sexton dream is not a go. We the only team being talked about. Like, I don't understand how y'all saying let it go when we the only team being talked about for him.
Because Johnny don't want Sexton. That's what I mean.
They're like, let it go. I'm like, but we're the only team being talked about. Why are we letting it go?
K-Dub says Slovenia team has better fit players to Luka than the Mavs have.
I don't know. I think you take the Maverick team and let them play for Slovenia, they win too. How about that one, K-Dub?
Yeah.
Like, I feel you, but I think if you take that Maverick team and we play,
who on that Slovenia team is better than Christian Wood?
Yeah, I mean, who on that team better than Dorian Finney-Smith, other than maybe Dragic? And I don't even know if Dragic is that's at this point.
Not at this point. Smito says, will you guys watch the Eurobasket? Serbia, France, Slovenia, Greece, Germany, lots of NBA players, 3 Mavs battling for the European crown. Man, does anybody know how to watch the games?
Man, you know how you got to watch them. That's the only way you can watch them. Other than that, I do them on Twitter. I just go on Twitter and just watch people do the constant updates about what's going on.
I would Smito, I would love to watch the games, man. If it's Luka playing anything, I would love to watch it. It seems to be hard here. And you know what's funny about that, Smito? You just said something about the NBA players. You would think that the NBA or ESPN that matter would take advantage of this, knowing that you have all these most of those players, the Lukas, the Giannis's, the Jokic's, all these guys who are MVP type of players, stuff like stars in the league.
Bro, it's the last 4. Yesterday's game was the last 4 MVPs between Serbia and Greece, and it wasn't on NBA TV or nothing. Why is it on
nothing?
NBA
That's what I'm saying. Why would I take advantage of that?
That's foolish.
At least, you know what? If you're not gonna do it live, then do it what they call that?
Replay.
Yeah, replay. Do it like that. You're not even doing that. You're not. That's man. You can get some. That's extra revenue. I don't understand why nobody jumped on that yet. That's crazy.
Ratings. That would be ratings. I think most people would have been sitting down watching it on their phone or whatever they had to yesterday if they'd been able to watch it on NBA TV. Yes.
That's crazy, bro. Jeffrey says Memphis was top 5 in both offense and defense last year. With a better roster and older, Memphis closer to beating Golden State than Dallas was.
And Memphis got injured, right? Hold up. First, 2 things. One, Jeffrey, Memphis got injured, and that's why the playoff series changed with them and Golden State. With a healthy team, they were competitive. And 2, though, I don't know. I don't call it you can't. Going off a game saying that 1 went 6 and 1 went 5, you could say, I guess, Memphis did take them longer. But if you watch the Maverick game, that game 2, the Mavericks should have won that. They gave it away. So it's like when you watch the OKC versus Miami finals and they lost in 5. But if you go back, every game went to the end. So it's you remember, they played them close every game. It wasn't like they beat their tails every game. They just couldn't get over the hump. So I understand, Jeffrey. Yes, the point that you said, though, actually, I feel like goes towards my point, though. They're top 5 in offense and defense, and they took the champions to the point. They were competitive. They were a championship level team, I guess. And then they got injured and lost their guys.
Let's see. Harold says anything to get Bertans out of here, please. His contract plus the White Powell is an all-star level player. We can't get. Yeah, because like I said, I don't know, man. I really don't know what they deal is with the White Powell. I really don't. I ain't never seen nobody who literally can't do anything but just one thing, and he's okay at that. And y'all hold on to this guy for dear life. I don't understand it. Just because he's a community guy.
Bro, I think
he painted a few basketball courts here, and he went to a few camps and played basketball with some kids. We got to keep him, King. You got to.
I think Colin Sexton better than Jordan Clarkson. So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about this in an all-star level player. I think Colin Sexton has almost been an all-star level player already in 4 years of his career. He was arguably an all-star 2 years ago. And that's just in 4 years. He's going to develop and be even better. I think the first rounder might be worth it. The first with Bertans and Dwight Powell or whatever. Bertans and whoever. I think might be worth Colin Sexton. I would do it. I'm thinking about going that way. He is a lottery pick, right? He's a lottery pick, first round pick. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the I believe the 9th pick, I believe, or 8th pick to Cleveland.
8th, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny says low-key Dorsey might be the best three-point shooter on the roster. I've been watching him play for Greece, and he's lights out. Yeah, they man, who they compared this dude to when he first talked about him? I forgot. But yeah, he's a good three-point shooter, Johnny. He can dribble off the bounce. He's kind of like a Seth Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Seth Curry. He can create a dribble and just like pull up. That's how he plays. Kato said, please, Mavs, don't get Bogdan from Utah. He is not that good. Just watch him yesterday with Croatia. Nearly bottled it against a team with no NBA players and only one Euro player.
Yeah, but also I feel like his fit doesn't work well with him being like the main guy on the team. Like he's a guy that's a complementary piece around guys. So I think
because his role is different over there than over here.
Like I just feel like that. But I'm not big. Bogdan getting older now, so I'm not big on like giving him a bunch for him. But I'd take him just to have him.
33.
Take anything for it.
Like if it's not too much, I mean,
I give a second round.
But from what I'm hearing, man, like that's one reason why I hate Danny Ainge over there, bro. Because he be trying to lowball people, bro.
Yeah.
Like he wants you to give a kidney, a baby toe.
But this might help. This performance overseas might help get his lower his value.
Did you hear the part when I said Danny Ainge?
I feel you. I give a second round up for him. I ain't giving no first round up for him.
Oh no, I would too. But Danny Ainge be thinking like I heard this like a few weeks ago. They're talking about that's why he hasn't been moved yet because he wants people to give like a first rounder for him. It's like, bro, like you just said, dude's 33 going on 34 years old. Like,
I would tell
I'm
you
not
this.
doing that, bro.
Danny Ainge, y'all can say he crazy. He ain't that crazy. Like he already got the bank for one guy. At some point, he's going to have to realize he's not going to get.
And that's why Donovan Mitchell ain't moved yet.
Yeah, eventually they're going to fold. He's going to fold. Danny's he's just playing his hand. He's going to have to fold though. He's not going to get all those draft picks for everybody. He's not going to get a first round draft pick for everybody on his team. Heck no, he's not going to do that. So he's going to eventually fold. He's just playing the market right now. Nothing was moving. Once guys start moving, that New York conversation started back up again and all. It'll be okay.
Kato says, let's give one of Luka's Slovenia teammates a contract.
You mean Goran Dragic?
Toby?
You mean Goran Dragic? The guy we tried to, we should have.
I mean, they did,
yeah,
but
you're right. But he said
they said to his liking. Yeah,
bro, he should have came and took it and just waited. He should have came and took it and just waited.
Yeah, I guess so. Smito says TAJ for Sexton is impossible. Bertans for Sexton is impossible. I said it several times. Dallas is only allowed to send half the salary back. They take in a sign and trade deal.
You didn't hear me, Smito. I didn't say one of them. I said both of them in a first round draft pick. Both of their contracts together is how much between THJ and Bertans? That got to be like 36 million, right? Like something like 36
That's like 36
million.
million.
Half of that is like 18 mil, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
And the first round.
And they get a first rounder. Yes, that's what I'm saying as far as Smito. Like, that's how you shut it down.
Let's see. Harold says Mavs couldn't get Dragic, really wanted to come. They can't. Let's say they can't. Nobody on that Slovenia team.
Yeah, it was a K-Dub saying he can't. We can't get him. Or we really wanted him to come.
Oh, I was like, talking to K-Dub. My bad. Oh, here we go. Smito says, so for example, if Sexton earns 22, Dallas can only send Powell back, not $1 more. It says so Bertans plus TAJ is 36. He said pretty sure Sexton cannot even earn 72 per year.
Why would Sexton have to make more? Smito, that wouldn't.
Wait, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, it's the other way around. We have to send more money than they're bringing in. They're sending to us or whatever. I thought because we can only take on we got to pay double his contract or something like that. I thought. I don't know. I thought when we sent the guy out, we can only get half his contract. That's why I thought we couldn't do the. That's why I thought we couldn't sign JB to a certain amount of money and send them over for what's his name for Zach LaVine. Remember we were talking about that, and they said no because when you send over, even if you sign them to the same amount, if you sign them to the same amount that Zach LaVine would have been making, that we still had to only be responsible for half of that. We only got half of that value back or whatever. That's what I thought it was before.
Well, I thought too. Harold says Sexton plays D at all. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Harold.
Mount says I'm late. I'm here. Say what up? What's good, Mount? Man, I feel like you've been a while for Mount too. I feel like a lot of y'all have been a while. Let's see. Okay. Frank, what's good, man? Man, Frank, let me find out you Frank Ntilikina, man. Let me find out. You guys think Chet injury makes SGA to rethink if it's worth staying in? Frank, listen to me. It's funny you said that, Frank. It's like y'all always bring up stuff that I just saw something on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta start remembering these people. I gotta start crediting them. Somebody brought that up, Frank. I saw a video yesterday, as a matter of fact, and they said that when is it going to get to the point where SGA is like, you know what? I'm constantly getting better every year. I'm up there with some of the top young guards in the league, and we're steady rebuilding. Like, I want to use my talent and stuff like that, man, to contribute to a team that's actually winning. So after a while, when are we gonna start hearing his name as one of those people, like, you know, I'm ready to go somewhere, man, and be a contributor to a winning team? And it's funny, like I said, I forgot who said that, man. It was a good point because I didn't think about that. Because now we always think like, okay, you know, okay, so getting all these young players, they're building something over there, and it's like now with Chet being injured, that might set them back a tiny bit now. You know what I'm saying? As far as them trying to get all those guys together and grow and all that stuff. And so that's a good question, Frank. That's a good question. That might be a name that y'all need to keep your eye on is SGA. I'm just saying. Because matter of fact, he just signed that, what was it, a $200 million contract or something like that a couple years ago. Like, yo, after a while, it's gonna be like, yo, I want to win. You know what I mean? I can't just keep sitting there with these rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great point, Frank.
I thought either way they were going to make a decision between him and Josh Giddey at some point anyway. So I thought either him or Josh Giddey was going to be.
Remember, I told you a while back from what I was hearing, they were trying to make them their backcourt of the future.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work with them two together as far as doing it. I think eventually they're going to have to choose one of the two. Yeah,
because they play too much alike.
Yeah, and I think Josh.
And I don't even think it's going to be. I don't even think it's going to be the organization's choice. I think, like I said, it might be SGA's choice. Like, yo,
they're going to waste SGA's career. I'm watching it, man. I'm watching.
And that's what the guy said in the video.
That started on the Clippers. That was in the playoffs his first year, and that's going to waste away being nice on a squad while they rebuild, and then they're going to get rid of him towards the end. Watch what I tell you. They're going to keep Josh Giddey because he's a younger version, and he's a pure point guard. Like, Josh Giddey's nice too. They're both nice, but Josh Giddey's more of a pure point guard, and SGA is more of a scoring guard that can do the pure point guard things as well.
Giddy is. I mean, SGA is more of a playmaker.
Combo guard. Yep, a combo guard, playmaker type guy. And Giddy is more of a per point guard type dude that just goes out there and like he's a Jason Kidd type dude. That's what Josh Giddey reminds me of, that type of guy. So I think they're going to go with him. They're going to trade away SGA in the future and all when his value. They're just trying to get his value up and keep it up, and then they're going to get something for him. That's basically the plan, and I think that sucks because SGA is going to waste a bunch of his career just sitting there on the team after starting off his career first year being in the playoffs.
How you pronounce his name? Strebo.
Strebo.
Welcome to the Glow Yard Gang, Strebo. He says greetings from Australia. Okay. He said love the channel. You think the Mavs front office got scouts checking out potential players in the Eurobaskets? Perfect opportunity with top Euro countries playing right now. I'm not sure now. I mean, if it was like if you had asked me that question 2 years ago, I've been like, yeah, because we had Donnie. That's his thing. Like Donnie was, man, I'm gonna miss Donnie's Euro expertise, man. Like,
I think they are though, bro. They got to. They got Luka Doncic. I would hope there's the people over there. Oh, Tim McMahon is over there right now and all that. Like, yeah, I think they have people over there. Yes, I do think.
I hope so, man.
They got to. They have Luka Doncic. They better. Somebody better be overseas.
Smito says Sexton on an 80 for 4 or Schroder on a vet minimum deal.
If I had the choice either way between Sexton and Schroder, I'm taking Sexton. I take Sexton for the 20.
Yeah, I'll take Sexton on that 80 for 4.
I'll take him for the 20.
Yeah. I mean, we talking about giving Jalen Brunson what 24, 25, 26.
Yeah, and I still think Sexton gonna be nice. Like I think Schroder is basically what he is right now. You feel me? Like that's what he is. He's gonna bring in and do something. I think Sexton can be a part of the team still, like their run of being a champion and all.
Like Sexton is still young and getting better.
Yes.
And if like you put him on a team with a developmental coaching staff like Dallas has, sky's the limit for the kids. So I definitely would take Sexton, man. Kiddo says I wish Luka would play with the same amount of heart and warrior mentality for the Mavs like he do for Slovenia. You don't think he does?
I don't think he does.
Do you see his numbers in the playoffs?
Bro, I don't think he does either, bro. I'm telling you. I say the same thing to you. It's not that he doesn't play hard for the Mavs, but you can tell how much he wants it for overseas for Slovenia. You can tell like every possession hurts Luka when he's playing overseas and all for us, which it should. It's his country. But when Mavericks, it's times where you watch him and you're like, oh, he's not taking it serious. That's what he does. I mean, let's keep it real. Smito and them agreeing. K-Dub, I understand exactly what you're saying, K-Dub. Like, there are times we've been on this show and we came over here and argued and complained about Luka after the game or whatever and saying he didn't take it seriously. There are times where we came in here after the Phoenix Suns, the first 2 games, where we were calling him out about his defense and all, and said, can you give effort and all that and at least try? When he plays for Slovenia, every second and every moment when he's out there on that basketball court, he's out there trying to be a killer. So I do understand what you're saying. And I've said it before. I do think with time and maturity, when he understands how important an NBA championship is and how hard it is, that he'll get to that level as well, though. It's not like I think he won't get there.
Smito said how the cap works. We are at 167 at the moment. He said take 47 away, and we are at 120. Cap will be around 132. Powell must be the trade. Powell plus Bertans plus TSJ is exactly 40. Oh, we know that. We talk about that every day, Smito. Those are 3 guys we trying to get off the team right now. So yeah, we definitely
So you have to trade under the cap as well. I thought it just hard capped you. That's what I'm saying, Smito. So hold up, this is too much. So you got to trade under the cap to get him to be. I'm so lost. I'm lost, man. I don't understand.
So that's why I was saying, like, if it was a way that Dallas could have traded some players, which is why I remember at one point we was hearing Dallas trading Bertans to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You just trading him to get him off of your books to get you back under the salary cap. You know what I'm saying? Without getting anything in return. Like, you don't want to trade anything in return.
Yeah,
you trade him to a team who has cap space they weren't using. So that way that you're back under the salary cap to where that you could make that move for Sexton and it wouldn't hit you with the hard cap or anything.
I got you, but it just seemed like every time I'm hearing this stuff, it's only the Mavericks. Like if that is the case, how does
that's for every team. I just don't know every team's situation. I don't know that situation.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Listen to what I'm saying about it. If that's the case, how do the Lakers and teams like that always get players? If they got to trade under the cap to get back, how do they always trade somebody to get someone else, even if they over the cap? Like based off of what y'all saying, you can't do it.
But the thing is, if you look like we talk about the New York Knicks, remember New York when they was making those trades were also giving a pick with those trades. They were giving like first round picks with those trades to get those guys off their books. To entice people to take those people. The problem with Dallas is you're not willing to give a first round pick for anything. And you know what I'm saying? And so that's why you see them making small, simple trades. Like if you're trading something, you're trading back for equal value. All those trades that we traded, we traded for Christian Wood, they were of equal value.
You're doing a Skip Bayless right now, bro. You ain't attacking the point that I just said to you. How can the Los Angeles Lakers always do it then if they're always over the cap? That's all I'm asking y'all. If they're always over the cap, how do they?
What's to say that the Lakers aren't? That's what I'm telling you. I don't for two things. I'm gonna say it one more time. Two things. Okay. For one, I don't know their cap situation.
Bro, I'm telling you.
What's to say that they're not trading those for equal value?
Bro, I'm okay. Listen to what I'm saying. You saying for equal value. Listen to what I'm saying to you. The Lakers are over the cap hard. They're over the cap hard. Listen to what I'm saying. They're over the cap. How can they trade Russ for the same value back then? That's what I'm asking you. Like, how can they make these trades and we can't?
The same way. Hold on. I just said the same way. We're over the cap, right? But we made the Christian Wood trade. Why? Because you're trading for same value. Remember I told you before we first started talking about the salary cap?
You're right. So listen to what I'm saying about Smido. Smido's saying we got to trade guys as well over. I gave you
because if you do a sign and trade, that hits you with the hard cap. King, that's what we keep trying to tell you.
I got you.
With the hard cap. That's what I'm saying. If you make a trade, you can make a normal trade for a player that's already under the salary, already on that team already. You just cannot do a sign and trade. That's two different trades.
We're not doing the sign and trade. They're doing the sign and trade.
But if you're doing a sign and trade, any type of sign and trade, you're going to get hit with it.
They would get hit.
Any kind of sign and trade.
They're doing the
if they're signing. But you're still doing this. We're still part of a sign and trade, though, King. It don't matter if they're doing it or we're doing it. We're still part of the sign and trade. That's why we keep telling you we'll get hard if you deal with any sign and trades.
All right. I don't. It seemed like every time we say a trade on the Mavs thing,
that's why I was telling you a minute ago. I said you kept saying the Sexton thing. I said that the only way you're going to do that, you're going to have to free up cap space to get back under the cap to try to make that happen.
But isn't that what I said to do? So hold on. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. So then I said get rid
now
of
what you said
and Tim Hardaway Jr. And y'all said no, you can't do that. We send him more money.
No. That's what he was saying. I said I thought you can do that too. That's what I'm saying.
I'm lost. That's what I'm saying. I thought you could do a Bertans and
that's why I went here and
be 36 mil.
Yeah. And then you get remember we were just saying that, and then he said no, you couldn't do that. That's why I said I don't know, but that's why I was confused when you kept saying, like, when you hit me up that day, we're talking about, oh, they're gonna try to get Colin Sexton, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm looking at my phone, like, are you trading like Bertans or something away to get him? What are we doing?
And a first round,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I just no, I'm not talking about for him. I'm talking about if to get him off your books to dip you back under to where you're nowhere near the hard cap.
Yes,
you're getting him. Is that what you're doing?
Yes,
because I was confused on that.
I just said it to you. I just gave y'all the trade. I just said Bertans, Tim Hardaway Jr., which is $36 million, right? And you say, why would they take
No, I'm not talking about both of them for him. I'm talking about like in general. Like I was saying, like, are you trading Bertans in some kind of way to get back under the cap to make that move? That's what I kept thinking when I kept hearing people saying, oh, you're going after Sexton. And I'm like, how are we going after Sexton? From every article I'm reading, that's like the most, like it's like impossible to get this dude right now.
No, it's impossible if you're not adding a draft pick, a first round draft pick. That's what I'm saying to you.
That's not what I've been seeing, bro.
A first round draft pick. So what I'm saying to you is that we can't trade for anyone then.
No, you can't trade for somebody. You trade would, King. How you not be able to trade for anybody? I just said you can
saying
trade for people who are already under.
So Sexton, I got you, is not already under. I thought he was the half under thing. That's what I'm saying. What is the rule? So if that's the half under thing, why won't Bertans and Powell work? I mean, THJ.
Now, when you said the half thing, I was with you. I thought it was we have to give back more or whatever, right?
Yes.
To get him. Smito was saying it's flipped. You know what I'm saying? Which I didn't know that part. Which is this is why I talk to people like the cap guy on Twitter. I don't know. You know, these guys, it's their job. They know these things. You know what I'm saying? Or
I'm so lost. I'm
Mavs CBA. Talk to guys like that. That's why I ask these guys because I don't know.
That's why I thought Bertans and Tim Hardaway Jr. would be okay because that's $36 million.
I was with you. You know what I'm saying? And you even threw in the first round pick. It's like Cleveland. You don't want that? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Cleveland's going to want the first rounder for somebody they don't even want it all right now. Like, okay, a first rounder, we'll take that from you. So that's why I'm like, that's not good enough. But he's saying we got to give somebody that's worth. Like, so if we want,
you know what I think though.
Sexton,
you know what I think though. I think Cleveland wants Sexton, but not for his price.
So hold on. So the way Smito was talking, then we can get rid of Dwight Powell in a first round draft pick for Sexton.
That's what I was confused by.
But I don't think that
makes sense. I thought
it
was the other way around.
You understand what I'm saying? Because if Dwight Powell was just $10 million,
I agree.
Sexton will be making $22 million, right? Which is double what he is with the first round pick. That seems too easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm with you on that. I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was the other way around. I don't. Like I said, this might be one of the things we have to ask Matt NBA because he explains it a whole lot better.
That just sounds like that's it. Dwight Powell in a first round, expiring contract in a first rounder to get him back. That's easy. Like, take that. Do that right now.
Do that right now without no question. Yeah.
Like, why are we even waiting if that's all it takes?
But to be honest with you, I know we pressed on time, but to be honest with you, I think it's one of those cases where they want to keep him, but not for his price. Like, they'd rather him sign a qualifying offer for that 7.5. Oh, we'll keep you for the 7.5. We just don't want to keep you for the 22 or 23 or whatever it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Which is why they kind of turn down the offers and stuff like that. It's kind of like I was telling you about the whole Brooklyn thing. It's like Brooklyn didn't want to give up KD, which is why they had the asking price so high. He's like, yo, give me your house, your mama house, and your grandmama house for KD. Well, I can't afford that. I guess we keep them then.
But
you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think that's what that is.
That first round draft pick, I really think they do it for that. I just think we don't want to give it up. Like we've been saying, we don't want to give up any more first round draft picks. So
that's the thing.
I think with the first round, if it just took Dwight Powell in a first rounder, man, they better get that done.
I would have did that. I would have did that yesterday.
Yep, get that done.
I would have did that yesterday.
Absolutely.
K-Dub says courtside 1891 and watch your basketball there, but you have to pay. See, that's the thing. They were talking about that on Twitter, K-Dub. I don't want to have to pay for it, though, man.
I mean, obviously, you got to pay, man. What you think, bro? You're going to have to pay, man. You can't be talking about that on
King, I need you to fork over me about $20, man. Let your boy watch Luka out here, man.
I got you off the show. I got you.
They said, Harold says, I wish we got Westbrook. Mavs front office small thinking pissed me off. I can't say the small thinking. Can't say these small thinking, Harold, because like I said before on many shows, bro. Like if that's the case, then why is anybody else jumping on that?
Yeah. Plus they stuck in a rock.
That's 47. That's 47 million off of anybody's books.
They stuck between a rock and a hard spot too, Harold, because the way that we're talking about this Russell Westbrook thing, this is something Donnie would do. As far as waiting for the free agent to come and say, hey, we're going to come grab you up or whatever like that in free agency. And if nobody comes, then we're sitting here with a team that's not that great with all this money and just filling the roles with stupid people like we normally do. So, I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know how the Mavs used to do money. They just throw money as a somebody for a year and all that. Like, oh, okay, go get a Chris Kaman this year.
You said Darren Collinson and OJ Mayo.
Darren Collinson and all that. Just go grab him because we missed out. You know how it goes.
Chris Kaman.
Yep, Chris Kaman. That's what I'm saying. You know how it goes. So he doesn't want to do that again by getting rid of the guys on the team, because to get Russell Westbrook, you got to match money and get rid of that space again. Like you got to get rid of guys to meet the $47 million. So I understand. Like I said, it's a hard decision. Nico has hard decisions to make this a new regime, make the new regime better, I should say.
Yeah, remember the man who paid the bills too got to make the decision too.
Yeah.
So Nico might want to do it, but Marquise probably saying no. So we don't know.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one here, King. We're gonna try to shoot the rest of these. It's already 1:30.
Go ahead.
He says globalization is a lie. Said here in Brazil, NBA is banned by 3 Monopoly games a year. If I'm lucky, Jesus, man.
Who controls
man?
it?
How do you watch the games though? Like those are only games you watch, or do you not watch any other games? Like if you do watch other games, like let us know how you do that, man. Cause that's interesting.
Yeah, Carlos. Let us know if you guys have access to like League Pass and all there as well. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man. Man, look who it is, King. Long time no see, man.
TGK.
Jay, what's good, man?
Jay.
He says, what's up, fellas? He said it's been a long summer. He said I'm getting ready for this Cowboy season. Good luck, Jay. Just try to keep your blood pressure down, man, because I know it's gonna be a long season.
Good luck.
Oh, he says only 3 NBA games a year on Brazilian TV. He says 3 Curry games because it's Curry only games. Oh,
that's messed up, man. That's wild.
Yeah, it is. TGK, what's good, man? He says, my guy, he said, when the Luka 1 drop, we don't know, TGK. We trying to listen, bro. I am thinking about going to King. Keep pushing me, man, and shoving me, man. I'm thinking about going this whole StockX route, man.
This guy putting that on me. Don't put that on me.
I'm trying to be patient, but King said, get it and leave him alone. That's what he told me, man. He said, I better have it by tomorrow.
This guy places his demons on other folks. Come on, man. Come on. You can't be doing
that. Oh, man. Frank says, what did Frank say? Come on, thing. Frank says, I think why there's no coverage in Eurobasketball is because American media want the U.S. to be viewed as a dominant domain for basketball. I mean, it's kind of hard when the top 5 players in the league, 3 of them are like
4 of them
European players
are European players. But yeah, like that's I mean, I don't know. I feel like what's his name? Rest his soul. The old commissioner. Why can't I think of his name right now?
David Stern.
David Stern. Golly, I want to say Mark Stern for some reason. I'm like, that Mark Stern. But David Stern, yeah, I think his
Mark Furman, who you think of?
Or Mark Stein, I think I'm more thinking about. But his whole thing was trying to globalize the NBA, so he was going towards it. And I think Adam Silver is just all the way there. So I don't know if it's the US as far as the NBA, maybe the media, but like NBA TV, isn't that like under the NBA? Or no? They don't got some type of partnership?
Yeah, I think so. To be honest with you, I really ain't been watching NBA TV like that, bro.
Yeah, I don't start doing it like that anymore. Ever since it became like a regular channel. Now I don't watch it.
Yeah, I probably need to right. I need to start doing it. Okay, Smarto says it's the other way around. Team can only send half the money out they take in, like the Lonzo Ball deal, for example. Oh, okay, so the Lakers did do that then. Okay.
So hold up. So Lonzo Ball went to Chicago, and what are they saying? That the Lakers took back half the deal. Hold on. I'm lost. I'm still lost.
Now I don't know if he mean Lonzo from the Lakers or Lonzo from the Pelicans, but the Pelicans went over the limit, over the salary cap.
Well, that's what I meant. Lonzo from the Pelicans. That's what
that can't be right.
No, they weren't. Chicago was over the.
Maybe you mean Lonzo from the Lakers.
So what did Chicago send? What did Chicago send to the Pelicans?
I don't even remember. Wait, no. Did he sign with the Pelicans as a free agent?
It was a sign and trade. I think that's what he
said.
No,
it was a sign and trade.
So what
did what's name got signed?
What did the Bulls give the Pelicans? Is what I want to know. They gave him half his value or gave him double his value?
I don't even know who they traded for, bro.
Whatever.
Sign and trade. Him and DeMar DeRozan did a sign and trade.
Yeah, whatever the Bulls did is what the Mavericks would have to do. And if it's double,
yeah, okay.
then we should be able to get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans with a first-round draft pick. If it's half, we should be able to get rid of Dwight Powell in the first-round draft pick.
Now, what's to say that they wasn't offering that, but they were like held on to them contracts?
I don't think they were holding on to that. I don't think they offered a first-round draft pick. I don't think the Mavericks offered that. I think that's been the issue. From what I've heard, they don't want to include a draft pick because they know that the Cavaliers don't want Colin Sexton. Like, it's like, why am I giving away a first? Firsts are valuable if I know you don't want this guy. Like, it's your trash. Why am I paying high top dollar for your trash?
I wonder what Colin Sexton's manager is saying.
Get the money. Trying to get the money, as much money as he can.
Nick said, "What's good? Do you think Luka losing weight can negatively impact him by losing the ability to bounce off smaller defenders with ease?" You saw that highlight, Nick. He ain't bouncing off nobody.
I think
they bouncing off of him.
Yeah, I think he's just toning up. If Luka getting in shape is toning up.
Yeah, he's definitely toning up. He still look like he moving cats out there.
Yeah, it's getting body fat percentages down. I don't think he's going to lose weight, like be small.
Jeffrey says HGA is 5-year 179. Okay, so last offseason he's not getting the NG.
NG. He says he's not getting basically traded for 3 years. I don't think he's getting traded right away, Jeffrey. I'm not. Here we go. I'm not talking.
Yeah, no, we're not saying he's gonna get traded like right now. We're just saying just keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be a. Yeah,
you don't keep signing guys to major max contracts on a losing team. That's all I'm saying. Like, teams don't just keep saying, "Hey, let's keep giving you super maxes or whatever for being on a bad team."
It's just him as a competitor, man. I'm willing to bet you he's gonna want to go to a better situation. He want to keep sitting in a rebuild.
Yep. Because eventually they got.
That's really what Oklahoma City is. It's a farm system now.
Bro, eventually they're gonna have to pay all these guys, right? So eventually, what's his name? Alex Pulowski or whatever, gonna have to get some type of contract, get released. Eventually, Chet gonna be signed. Eventually, Giddey got to get his money and all. Didn't Dort just get money?
Didn't he just sign Lou Dort back?
Yep, Dort just got money. Like, come on, OKC, let James Harden go for $3 million.
Which is crazy. Smito said we can trade for a guy under contract without restriction. What I said, like Westbrook, but not a free agent like Sexton. And a sign and trade with $47 million committed was about like Sexton in a sign and trade. My $47 million comment was about Westbrook. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's what I said, Smito. Pretty much you just said what I said. Oh, hold on. Harold says cap talk does my head in. Hey. That's why I say, man, like there's a guy, not a guy, Mavs CBA. That's why I talk to him a lot on there. Him and Jesus, man, what's the other guy name? King. I hope you're not watching because I know I normally give him shout out, and I apologize, I forgot his name. We use a few of his tweets on the show. He's another CBA guy, not Panda Hank.
CBA. All I know is CBA. I'm thinking right now in my head.
Yeah, man. It's the one whose tweets I was using last time I talked to him to help us with a cap situation. I can't think of his name. I apologize, man. That's gonna eat me up too. He said, "The Mavs cheap like the Cowboys. Don't want to spend on good players." Cowboys is a different situation, Jay, because Stephen Jones has came out in the media numerous of times and says he's not touching free agency at all. He only deals with the draft.
Yeah. I don't think the Mavs don't want to pay.
Nah.
They just pay.
We're just not able to. There's a difference.
Yeah,
that too.
Mavericks.
We're trying to get out under contracts from people we already paid or whatever. So yeah. Stephen Jones has already said out his own mouth they don't deal with the free agency. So that's a difference. Smito said, did the Lakers trade for any free agents via sign and trade? No, they did not. So we can trade for, which is what I was saying when they trade for Westman, that was an equal trade. Except for Westbrook, but I'm not talking about not have.
Go ahead.
So we will not have max space next summer. We would have like 12 million in cap.
So y'all beating my butt and y'all arguing two different things. First and foremost, I thought the Lakers. I thought he was talking about the other trade at first. So he was talking about the Westbrook trade. The Westbrook trade, I didn't think we had an issue here. Like, okay, let's trade we had to trade the money for Westbrook. I know, like, even 47 for 47. I got that. My comment was about the Lakers getting guys over and over, been over the contract, and y'all talking about us not being able to get anybody at all. That's what I was talking to you about. Like, as far as that, I know that Russell Westbrook, we got to trade $47 million to match his $47 million.
Well, no, he also was saying they didn't do any signing trades. Is what how they able to do it, which is what we did. We traded for Wood. We didn't do a trade. We traded him for equal value. That's how we got those players.
Yeah, I got you.
But with this, I'm confused. He says, I'm confused on this. He's saying that if you get Westbrook, we'll only have, and once the summer is over with, we'll only have 12 million in cap.
Like 12 million because we're over the cap. Yeah, I know that's Smito because we don't have all that money, but we're getting under the cap. To get back over, the thing is that we're going to be over the cap. Yeah.
No, hold on. It's going to be more than that because remember, Powell's going to be out. Well, if you trade for him, it depends on what you trade for. But yeah,
like the other contracts is easy. If we can get under a cap, we can get rid of. We can make the other stuff work. I'm not worried about. If we get $12 million under the cap, we can get the $30 million under the cap. That's how I feel. So the major contracts we're worrying about, like we lose, like you said, a Maxi Kleber and all that comes off. There are other guys that come off the books. If we can get rid of our main guys that need to come off the books right now, we can get a max guy for that. Especially if we're under the cap, we can get a max guy. That's what I feel like. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
As long as we under the cap.
This is why I was saying we can get Bertans off the book. At one point, I thought we was over like 16 over the cap. That's why I was like, if you just get him off the books, get back at the threshold. But Harold says if Sexton is 4 for 80, we need to send 40 million.
So we need to only send less. I'm so lost, man.
And then this is what Smito says. I know about the hard cap, Smito, but we seem to be hearing all these different restrictions on the hard cap. He says, because you guys do forget the hard cap rule, they also do not apply for normal trades, only for signing. Yeah, I know about the signing trades. He says, so we can trade for Westbrook without cap restrictions, but not for Sexton. Yes, I know. But what King is saying, if you're talking about you have to give double the salary, why can't we give, who'd you say, King? Bertans, Tim, and the first.
But he's saying we got to send less and then take the hit. I think that's what he's saying.
So for Harold saying we got to send 40.
Yeah, so we have to send. Basically, we would have to send. I'm just doing 1 year. Let's not talk about the rest of the years. You got to match year for year. You send you send Dwight Powell.
That's 11.
But we don't have. I think what they're saying is that we can't bring him in because we're already. But I thought that maxes us then. I thought we take in all that money and we just go hard cap with whatever that cap is the hard cap. We can't do anymore.
See what I'm saying? I don't know. I got to talk to
That's why I'm so lost. I thought right there at that moment, if we send Dwight Powell, right, for Sexton, we would bring back, we would be $10 million more over our cap, basically. So whatever we are right now will be $10 more million over, and then it will be a hard cap right there. We're done. That's what I thought it'd be.
Smile says, he says Lonzo from the Pels to Chicago. They did only send whoever that person is and a filler, but they had cap space. I knew it, so it could. Well, then
what's the Satoransky and the filler though? How much is that? Is that they so Satoransky and the filler was half Alonzo Ball's contract? That's what I'm not understanding. Was it more than Lonzo Ball's contract? I don't know.
Frank said the Bulls traded 2 players and 1 second-round pick for Lonzo.
I don't know.
King, you supposed to have all the answers, man.
I feel like we can get it done either way.
I'm looking to you right now, man. What's going on?
I feel like we can get it done either way. I feel like it's just the last to move. Like it can be done. It was just hard cap. That's what I thought. I thought you get one of those moves. I thought that's what y'all said to me. You get one of those and it's a hard cap.
That's what I thought too. I don't know. Like I said, might have to talk to Mavs CBA, have him clear this out, or should I say clear this up. Johnny says we should give like Semantic a training camp invite. I thought, yeah, I would. Talk about Luka? Yeah, I would. Excuse me, is he still out there, Johnny? No, I would. I would. Like, I don't understand why.
We gotta get Johnny a show if you don't already got one, Johnny. You need to be talking to all these guys that need a chance in the NBA. You scout talent over there, Johnny?
Johnny, if you can let up real quick, Johnny, see if he got an invite from anybody, man. I said that a while back when I think you asked that question. I said, yeah, I would. I remember when he got drafted. He got drafted by the Spurs.
Yeah.
I would look into a camp invite. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Jody says I'm late to the party, but I'm about to start this over, and of course this thing pops up and grind to this podcast. Happy Friday, fellas. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Jody.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes,
and another yes. That's not even a question.
Yes.
That's not even a question.
Yes.
I would definitely do that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He said Dirk says he was around 10 mil.
Was 10 mil. What about the filler? Was the filler was nothing? So you got to send half the contract, is what you're saying. And they were already over the cap. That's what I'm not getting, bro. So the Dwight Powell in a first round draft pick, that wouldn't work.
If the Dwight Powell in a draft pick for Sexton is all we need for Sexton, bro, I don't know why we haven't jumped on that yet. Like that's not even a question right now, bro. Like,
yes. So go to Smido's next.
Okay, so yeah, so oh my bad. Miles said the team sending out
the sign and trade player
cash are only allowed to take half the money back they send out.
But we would be hard.
But we would be hard capped, which is what I said.
Yes.
That's why this is impossible. I said that. I said that, Smido. But
why is a hard cap impossible?
Hold on, King.
Go ahead.
But look at this. Harold says this. He said Bertans, TSJ, and Josh Green equals 40 million. We get back 20 per year. That's Sexton from the Cavs. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
No. So we do it the
opposite. We got to get Mad CB on the show.
No.
I got to get him on the show.
Harold's saying it the opposite way Smido's saying. Smido, understand what you're saying. He's saying the team sending out the Cavs are only allowed to take half. So we had to send half of his contract to the Cavs. What I'm saying is then why hard cap is possible, right? Like is hard cap the way y'all saying it to me, you can be hard capped, right? That can be your last move and you be hard capped for the year, right?
That I don't know how the hard cap works. I just know that's the line. That's the line you draw it, right?
But that's the hardest.
I don't know what the ramifications.
Okay.
I don't know what the ramifications are. Yeah, that's the thing.
But you can do it though, is what I'm saying. You can be hard capped, right?
Yes.
So why can't we send out the Dwight Powell in a first round? So Smido, just explain this to me. Why can't we send out the Dwight Powell and a first round draft pick to be hard capped on Sexton? If we get Sexton, I'm fine with the team we have. Like, unless there's an injury, we see the problem. Like, because he's saying, because if we do what Harold does,
he says the other way around. Okay, he says
the opposite way around. Yes, we need to send 10 million. So if we only got to send 10 million, Dwight Powell he's an expiring contract. They want that too. We're sending an expiring contract and a first draft pick for a guy they don't want.
Get off me, King.
And to be hard capped. I'm fine. I'll keep the same team we got. We can keep Tim Hardaway Jr. We can keep Bertans. We can keep all that. If we can get Sexton for Dwight Powell in a first round draft pick, I'm down.
You tell me my three big men rotation would be Christian Wood, JaVale McGee, and Maxi Kleber.
Yep, and bro, you still got Tim Hardaway Jr. So we just talked about the Sexton guy giving you 20.
Still got Tim Hardaway Jr.
We didn't give up Tim Hardaway Jr. He's still available. So those guys become that bottom line. Remember we had the rows of guys? Bertans and Tim Hardaway Jr. become on that last line now.
I remember, King. We did a whole show on it. We did a whole show on it.
That's why
RC says I never get a chance. Let us know, Smido. He says, I never get a chance to get you guys anymore. Live anymore. He said, big ups and respect, Glow Gang. Yes, sir. Good to have you back, RCA. That feels like it's been a while, man.
Glow Yard, RCA, by the way.
Yeah, we Glow Yard now, RCA.
The Glow Yard gang. That's a better way to put it.
He says the Cavs would only be allowed to take half the money in. Yeah, so that's a bit more than half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Can we be hard capped on that? If it's hard cap, like, let me know what's the issue with hard cap. Can't we go hard cap and just be done for the year and give up Dwight Powell in the first round? Smito, that's what I'm asking. Let me know.
Okay, here we go. Smito said the hard cap is at 155. We would not be allowed to have a higher salary. We are at 167 now. Add 10 more in a Sexton deal, and we're 22 over the hard cap.
So because you get a player, your cap goes down. So a hard cap is already set. Okay. All right. I think I understand what's going on now. The hard cap is already set at 155. We're at 167 right now. If we do a sign and trade,
add 10 more to that because we only can give out.
If we do a sign and trade, we would have to sign and trade to be at 155, as I think is what he's saying. If it included a sign and trade.
Then why are we not doing what Harold said with the get rid of them three
because
guys?
We can't. We would have to get rid of those with somebody else, bro. So we'd have to do the New York Knicks way. We'd have to get rid of those guys with somebody because we can't give all that contract to Cleveland because Cleveland can only take half the contract.
And the Knicks could afford to do that. They had extra first round picks laying around.
Yep. So, and we don't have any second rounders.
And
like we
with some of our
guys with second rounders and all, but we got rid of the second rounders. So we can't. We need to trade guys with second rounders.
I think we got 2 more second rounders left.
We need to get rid of them second rounders.
Jeffrey says hard cap is 55. Dallas has to. So they have to lose 12 million while still finding a trade for say.
So
that's what I was asking at the beginning of the video. That's why I asked at the beginning of the video. I said, so you telling me we can't just trade Bert, which is why I'm saying if Dallas had traded Bertans to Detroit, that would have put you back under the cap.
Bro,
we're only 12 million over. Bertans are making what, 17?
You think we can trade? We can't trade Dwight Powell.
Then you could have did a trade.
We can't just get rid of Dwight Powell,
or even Dwight Powell.
Why can't we just get rid of Dwight Powell then? You feel what I'm saying? Like, just get rid of Dwight Powell. Give him to somebody that's an aspiring contract. Get rid of him. If we need 12 million off the books, that's 12 million, right? That's 11 or whatever. 11. Like, it's close enough. Dwight Powell, we can just get rid of.
Hey, you know what? Get rid of it. Like, say if you just can't move Bertans or whatever, you don't want to give a first round. Like you said, I would trade Frank and I would trade Dwight Powell. That should over 12.
Yeah,
that's like 13 right there. That's 14. My bad.
We had to find Frank, the team to take in Frank and THJ as example without sending us any player back. So I don't think we can do it with Frank. I think
that's the hard part, which is why you heard that rumor King of us sending Bertans over to Detroit for nothing back. That would have been 16 off your books.
That would have been awesome. But I think
like how we did Richardson.
Bro, we can get rid of. I think we can get rid of Dwight though with nothing.
Pretty much.
I think we can get rid of Dwight with nothing back. Now we still had to get rid of more.
Do you think the Mavs want to?
I don't know if the Mavs want to. I think Dwight can be because he an expiring contract. Somebody can just get rid of him.
Oh, you said get rid of him? Oh, you said get rid of him? Okay, Dwight, go ahead and sign this 10-year deal.
We got to get rid of one more person. I don't know, man. It's this Nico job. Nico will figure it out. But I think Dwight Powell can be. Dwight Powell is a contract truly right now that's just sitting there. The Mavs just dangling him. He can be whatever he wants.
Okay, Frank said so that Luka dude is free. Okay, so he's not on anybody's training camp, Ross. No, he's 11, Earl. Because I remember from that when we showing that the roster or whatever, and that what everybody was making.
I think it's 10 and some change, Earl, but I think it's over 10.5. Is what I'm saying. We rounding it.
Dirk says Frank is untouchable. Listen, Dirk, if you telling me I can get some cap relief with him, throwing him in there too, and I like Frank. Y'all know I like Frank. I've been on that train all year.
I gotta remember.
You telling me I can get rid of him to get something else in return to make it better, bro? I have to say I attempt to do something, Frank, and I like Frank. I do.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason Frank was playing in the
playoffs.
Contract. Only reason Frank was playing in the playoffs is Josh Green wasn't ready. Let's not forget.
Yeah. Let me see. Smito says only the Spurs and the Pacers have cap space. Damn it. He said, why should they just take TSJ and filler in? They will at least demand one first, or if not two. And you're right.
You might be able to get the Spurs with
Which is
THJ.
why we were saying, I think we're to the point, King. I think we're to the point. I know you don't want to. I know we as Mad fans, we thinking about trying to make certain moves down the road. We're to the point now. You might have to start touching some first. I know that's the cuss word on this show, but
I don't. So you do you think? Let me ask you a question. You think the Spurs would take THJ with the 2 seconds? I think they might. I think the Spurs might do it. The Spurs might want the second rounders because they like going around to the Euro League and all that, or the Eurobasketball and all of the teams over there and seeing who's available. So I think the Spurs might actually be a team to go and do that.
do you think the Spurs would take back Bertans?
No, but I think they might take Tim Hardaway Jr. is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get rid of Bertans first before I do
I
Tim.
know, but
Just
you
can't,
gotta
get
rid of money, man. Is what I'm saying. Like you can't always get what you want. Beggars can't be choosers, man. Like we gotta choose a way to get rid of money. And I'm saying, like, so if we can't say if we got rid of Tim Hardaway Jr., right? Use Bertans in the trade for Colin Sexton with the first rounder. Since you attaching the first rounder with that one, attach Bertans to that. So that both sides getting something out of it. That's what I'm saying. Like what I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr. would be easier to move with second rounders. I don't think the Spurs are taking Bertans back with 2 second rounders.
What about the Pacers taking Bertans?
No, I don't think Rick Carlisle's taking them either.
He's a floor spacer.
Okay. I don't think Rick Carlisle's taking them
He's
either.
balling right now, Rick Carlisle.
All right. Rick Carlisle got Miles Turner. I don't think he's taking Bertans. Tim Hardaway Jr. to the Spurs with 2 second rounders.
Yes, man.
It might work. And then Bertans and somebody else or whatever for Colin Sexton.
Frank says, "Hey, I don't want to trade Frank." He said he was pivotal defensively against Sun. Oh, he was.
Yeah.
But if you telling me he can give us some cap space to get a Colin Sexton or somebody, man, I would do it. I definitely would do it. And I like Frank. Like I said, I like Frank. I had a hope on Frank. So, yeah, I like Frank, but I like you, Frank, but I'm talking about Frank Ntilikina. We also like Frank Ntilikina.
I'd take Colin Sexton over Frank Ntilikina. I know his defense not as good as his.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to trade him to lead to you getting Colin Sexton, then I would do it.
It's easier to find what Frank does. No disrespect.
Smito says, so Powell plus a first for Sexton, TSJ and Green in the first to the Spurs, and both teams have to agree to that.
Jeez. I mean, I don't think so the THJ wants Smito. What about? I don't think you'll give a first round up for THJ and Green. I think Josh Green is still a piece of an asset. Tim Hardaway Jr. will work for him right now. He would actually play, and I think you can give it 2 seconds. That wouldn't work. Like think about what you just said, Smito. Let's be a team right now. Let's play together. Powell in the first for Sexton, THJ Green in 2 seconds to the Spurs. That wouldn't work.
Damn, you trying to give away all our first, Smito? We only got 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give away 1 because we're about to get every one of them back. I'm fine with that, but I don't want to give away 2 of them though. That's no wiggle room in case it fails. So I'd give away if we have 2 seconds left.
You know what I'm saying?
2 seconds with THJ because Josh Green is an asset. You're giving away one of your assets. Green, THJ, in 2 second rounders to the Spurs. Powell and 1 first rounder for Colin Sexton. I'm doing it. Then you go find yourself some other piece that can help on the defensive side still. As far as, but Colin Sexton's not a bad defender.
No, you're not. Harold says, the way, as I said, $11 million for him. TAJ is 19. Yeah, we get. Yeah. Okay, you might be right, Kenny. You might be right. TAJ is 19. Bertans 16. Frank 2. Josh Green 3. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man. Get rid of the trade THJ and Green with a first or the second round. Screw that, man. I mean, I don't think they're going to take Bertans. I just think the Spurs would rather have THJ because THJ, I think, will start at 2 guard for the Spurs.
Bertans is cheaper though, but yeah.
Bertans is cheaper, but they gotta keep the contract. They're not expiring contracts.
Yeah.
They close enough and Tim Hardaway
Just to
Jr.
get a
is
six.
better.
Smito said just to get gets a 6'1" undersized shooting guard who needs the ball to be effective and does not play defense. Damn, that sounds familiar.
He does play defense, Smito.
It also sounds familiar. Anything y'all said about G, you wanted him back? You wanted him back, Smito?
And the thing is that we can have an undersized 2 guard because we have a huge point guard.
Exactly. Give you a prime example. When Iverson was playing for the 76ers, they always made sure they had a bigger point guard to guard the 2 guard while Iverson guarded the point guards.
Yeah.
So like King said, you have a bigger point guard to guard the 2 guards, and he guards the point guard. So it'll work. It's not like you have 2 undersized wings. I mean, 2 undersized backcourt players.
Bro, how many 2 guards in the league you're really worrying about?
And how many undersized 2 guards,
especially on the West,
you 24 points a game?
In the West, what 2 guards you worrying about? Tell me. Devin Booker? Anthony Edwards, I guess, about to come up.
Well, Dirk says, do you think Rick will take THJ?
He might. He might if they take Hill in turn. He might. I don't know if Tim will want to go though, but he might. Rick might take.
Kind of got us thinking, Dirk. You might kind of got us thinking there. It's probably the last one here, bro. We are over 2 hours. Smito said the Spurs have like 5 young talented guards. What do you think? Why do they want a guy like THJ to take minutes away and also might help them win more games? They want Wembanyama.
Yeah, I don't think Tim Hardaway is that great of a player to help him win a bunch more games. Like, Tim Hardaway might
he helped Atlanta and New York win so many games.
Yeah, and 2, who are all
when Atlanta and New York going to the playoffs every year when he was there?
And who are all these young talented guards? I feel like they just traded their 2 most talented.
They did.
Smito, I'm just saying. I felt like they traded their 2 just talented as far as their most talented guards. They just got rid of both of them. So the rest of the guys are just guys that need time. So while you need time, you usually get a vet around them that could help the guys out. That's what THJ role will be. Just a guy that can start. That's a starting quality guy that can start around a bunch of young guys.
Yeah, and they still believe more in THJ than the other Mavs fans do.
They can still get the first round. They can still get a first pick in the draft with Tim Hardaway Jr. That don't change anything. I feel like I still would think the Spurs.
It really don't, because all you need the top 3 draft picks or teams with the have the greater chance. The 3 worst records have the greater chance of, should I say, equal chance of getting the first overall pick. So if they have one of the worst 3 records, they still have a equal chance of the second worst and the first worst. So that doesn't really change anything.
You want to get to one more, or you stop it?
What's up, man?
I was saying you get the last question, or you just gonna stop? Because I know you said the last one was the last one.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yes, it's the last one. He said, when did Sexton never play defense? Let's be honest. Luka is a big guard, but not a good defender, especially not as on the ball defender. It's funny you said that, Smito, but yet you said what?
I was saying, you want to take it or you want me to take it? I'll let you take it. Go ahead. You got something to say.
I was gonna say, and with all that, Dallas was still top 6 in defense.
Yeah, and didn't we have an undersized 2 guard last year that supposedly didn't play defense?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Ain't that when he described Sexton? Ain't that what y'all was saying? JB was?
Isn't he the same?
I mean, he's an undersized. He was an undersized 2 guard.
And Sexton,
people claim he don't play defense.
And Sexton's taller than JB. And Sexton has videos and all of him hounding guys on defense, trying to at least play as far as hustling and all that. Like videos of him doing that with his face that they talk about and all, his aggression face. So, yeah, I don't think that's an issue. We just had Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, exactly, Dirk. That's what we were saying. Like that. Sexton is a more of a score, pretty much a higher average scorer than Jalen Brunson. He's pretty much Jalen Brunson. So I mean,
yeah,
I don't think it will make any difference, man.
He just scores more.
Yeah.
I feel like Brunson's more better on as far as the assist to turnover, and I feel like Sexton's a better scorer.
And let me give you another example. Now you got a center back there who is a defensive center.
Yeah.
Look what Minnesota did. Minnesota didn't have any perimeters on their team, and yet they were top 10 in defense every year. Just with they having that defensive eraser back there in the back.
Bro, defense is majority about effort. We all know that on this show. There's never been anybody questioning Colin Sexton's effort on the basketball court. At least him trying. He didn't have the team behind him yet that they just had recently. When he gets JaVale McGee behind him.
Remember, they just got Mobley them this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like when he gets that behind him and he's playing, it's going to be just fine. Like he gives effort. I don't have a problem with Colin Sexton's defense at all.
Yeah, put him in a team that plays defense and then see what happens. You know
he gives effort, so he's going to play defense.
Exactly. Like you put Woods in a team that play defense. Jason Kidd's already talked to him about that before. Like, yo, you come on a team that play defense. Let's see what happens. Because I mean, last time I checked, before they got Mobley and all those guys, Cleveland wasn't playing defense.
No,
Houston wasn't playing defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Smito, Brunson is a better defender than Sexton because hold up. I've been saying that forever. Brunson been an underrated defender this year because he played in this system this year. Before this year, Jalen Brunson was considered a liability on defense, a small guard on the floor. This year on defense, with the Mavericks having a great defense, he stepped his defense up under this coach, and he played because he gave effort. If you bring Colin Sexton over, Colin Sexton will do the same thing that Jalen Brunson was doing and giving the effort and all that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like right now he's considered this great defender. No, but he gives effort. JB gave effort, and JB looked like a decent defender, actually above decent defender when you put him on a decent defense. It's the way it's going to look. Same with you guys you said about Christian Wood. Christian Wood is going to look like a better defender because he's playing on a better defensive team.
He also says, don't get me wrong, I would take Sexton, but not for that price. Let's say this way. Would you trade TSJ, Powell Green, plus 2 firsts? Jesus, the Cavs right now, if that was possible.
No, I said one. Smito and Dwight.
Oh, that's too many. One.
I said one.
Smito, stop giving away our first round picks, man. You keep trying to give away our first round picks. We ain't got a lot of them. Just look.
Hell no.
Y'all talking us into one, okay? We're talking us into one. I'm working my way into one. Now you trying to give up 2.
No. 1 for 18 to 20 million.
Yeah, Dirk said, I'm only giving 1.
Yep.
Okay, so
no, I don't think the price isn't too high, Smito. They haven't attached the first rounder yet. It isn't that. So the issue isn't that the Mavericks been saying, "Oh, take these first round draft picks," and the Cavs are like, "No." The Mavs are trying to get them for the low because the Cavs don't want them at all.
And not only that, Smito, the only reason why it seems so high because we have to give up more because of our cap situation. If we didn't have to give up more right now, we wouldn't have to give that up for him. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been like an equal trade. Like you just give him Tim, we get him in like a second. Yeah. That would have worked. But because we're in the cap situation that we're in, we have to give them more.
Yeah, he's saying,
not because we want to, because we have to.
We got to give him Dwight Powell, which is a value right now. He's an asset with his 1-year contract left. We got to give up something. So a expiring contract and a first-round draft pick for somebody you do not want, man, they'd be ridiculous if they didn't take that. Yep, that's what they're saying.
Exactly.
We can get the same contract. That's what I'm saying. That 18 to 20 range, I'm fine with it. Yep.
I'm definitely fine with that. I'll give him that. And because he's better than TSJ.
Yep.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's gonna do it, man. Damn, we over 2 hours, man. Hey,
that was a good one, man.
It might have been the most fun we didn't had in a while, y'all, on the show, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. It was a good one, especially everybody trying to figure out the cap situation, man. Because I know it's kind of hard and everything. Like I said, we might have to go
Somebody will keep getting me.
Might have to go to talk to probably Mav CBA, man. They probably
on
get
that
some answers
bottom.
on that, man, because I'm still confused.
2 second rounders, Smito.
but-
Not another first. 2 second rounders. Keep going, bro.
But yeah. Listen, guys, if you enjoyed the content, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy Mav content, as you guys can see, Dallas Mavericks, baby. If you guys enjoy Mav content, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Guys, enjoying the Glow Yard Gang. We'll be back here on Tuesday evening at 10:30, same Mav time, same Mav channel, of course. Also, guys, if you guys have your socials, if you guys are on Twitter, follow us at We Talk Mavs on Twitter, and on Instagram at We Talk _Mavs. And also, like King has said before, guys, we're on all podcast streaming services. If you guys aren't able to watch us, you guys can listen to us on all podcast streaming services. Hopefully, this goes up later on today. Shout out to the man in the chair, Daryl. Also, guys, if you find it in your heart to donate, we have 2 ways you can donate. Of course, you got right here on Cash App at $ We Talk Mavs. You guys can donate on there. Or if you're on Anchor, you can donate to us on Anchor also, guys. So it would be much appreciated. We definitely appreciate it.
Yes.
With all that being said, Kings, anything else I'm missing?
Share, and more. Share any Mavs group, anything Mavs community you guys may be in, or just on your regular pages, so people may see us that may be Mavs fans as well. Just share, please. And
Man, countdown, fellas, countdown. We're almost to at least preseason. Guys. I know training camp is at the end of September, so we're slowly but surely getting there. I know right now the Eurobasketball are going on right now. We're going to probably talk about that a little bit more as we go into training camp. I'm gonna try to hustle and find a way to watch some games, man. If not, I'm gonna have to do what King said. I'm gonna have to stick to Twitter and have them kind of talk us through it or whatever. So
I think
we'll see.
the next game in the middle of the night, right? I think tonight, like late tonight, I think it is.
It probably is. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post. So we got 3 preseason games this year. Did you see the schedule?
I didn't see it. They gave us.
That's my bad. We should have talked about that too. I can't remember, bro.
Okay.
I can't remember. Yeah, I should have posted it. That's my fault.
That's all right. We got content for Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Tuesday. But with all that being said, guys, it is your boy Real. I got my boy King. We'll be back here Tuesday evening, 10:30 p.m. Same Mac time, same Mac channel.
We gonna be on Sunday, bro? Or we got Game of Thrones?
Man, Game of Thrones on every Sunday, man. I don't know. We about to play that by ear, man. Play that by ear. We'll let y'all know, man. Just follow us on Twitter. We'll let y'all know. But all right, man. We'll catch y'all later.
Yes, sir. All right.